Hello everybody and welcome to Against the Fence. This is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. Tonight we've got a stacked main card here at UFC Vegas 55. Oh, here we go. We got some...
Yes.
Oh, I'll mute that. we got some interesting fights in this card, to be honest. There's a couple of close ones in there. How are you doing for picks so far, Ash?
I'm smashing it, mate. I got 2 right.
No, I've only got 3 right, so what am I laughing at? Guys, hello,
I don't know what's happening. It's always the fight nights that I don't do too great. It's always the pay-per-views I actually do all right at. It's just the fight nights. I don't know.
Yeah, you get a lot of like close, dicey fights on the fight nights. We've got a few coming up on the main card as well, to be honest. You know, Holm versus Ketlen Vieira. If Ketlen Vieira wins tonight, you've got a new prospect in the UFC Bantamweight division. So in a way, it's kind of a good thing if she does pick up the win. But, you know, tough competition against Holm. Always holds the division down.
The only people who have beat Holmes have been vetted professionals. They're like the top of the division, creme de la creme.
Well, yeah, she's lost to the likes of...
Unless you're going to
lost to the best of the best, mate,
yeah, it's Amanda Nunes, Chris Cyborg,
nobody.
You know, former champions.
Nobody's winning.
Obviously, Miesha Tate took the belt off her back in the day.
Fair, she was dominating that fight though as well.
She was dominating that fight until the 5th round as well. Jermaine Durandame, of course, there was a debatable one. Felt like she got robbed in that one. Yeah, that was for the integral featherweight, for the first featherweight.
So just before we get into the comments, what are people got to do tomorrow, Mr. Brown?
Really good question, Ash. So let me tell you about that. So if you guys are tuning in the next day, it's okay. We still love you, even though you weren't here live. It's cool. But you're going to be in for an absolute treat. We're talking here about the UFC underbar timelines that we're going to stitch to this video. Use it to your best ability. So what you need to do is go through the timeline, match it up with a fight that you're watching back live, on your channels and your system over at home, and just relive the whole experience. If you don't have time to do that, and honestly, it's a hell of an experience. But if you don't have time to do that, skip right to the end and you've got the whole 5-minute breakdown that we're going to do for you in full Joe Rogan-like skill set. It's going to be great. We're going to talk about everything that's happened in the fight from start to stop, and you get to hear all the ins and outs, how they won, why they won, and our opinions on it as well. So it's what we call a recap segment. So enjoy that too if you don't have time to watch all of it from start to stop in the whole video. But yeah, it's fun either way.
Yes, indeed. I see you guys in the chat. So far, we've got the Fight Game 2-4 semi. Tommy, welcome back in, my brother. How are you doing? We've also got Shane A in the house. Welcome to Shane. Let's fucking go, he says. Is it your first time in the watch along? I think it might be. And also Inferno Leaks as well. He says, what's going on, lads? What's going on, Inferno Leaks? Welcome to the watch along. Welcome on in. And of course, we've got Damo in the house as well. He says, good evening. Yes. Good evening, good morning, whatever you're, from wherever you're tuning in from. You know, let us know as well.
So, just on quick synopsis, we've got 2 new guys, Shane A and Inferno Leaks.
Yes.
Another round of applause for the new guys.
Of course. Of course.
I just got home not long ago, and I've had a few bits to drink, so I'm excited.
You stink like fucking shit.
Alcohol.
Absolute shit.
I ain't gonna miss this. We're out tonight. This is what out is. I'm out before. This is now out.
I wish you fucking stayed out, to be honest.
Of course you do. You can't stand me.
No.
It's alright though, because I love you.
Fuck off. Right. Inferno Lakes says, I can't wait. Got home by sub.
Ooh, nice, interesting.
Oh, wait.
Sure, I agree with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Probably home by sub.
Inferno Leaks says, been following you guys on Twitter. Love the shit you're doing. Mate.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. This is what we're here for. He says, messages you the other day. Keep the grind going. Man, I love the support. Love the support. I mean, this is it. We're here for you guys.
What's your Twitter handle? Just out of curiosity.
I do have it.
You know who he is?
I think I know. I think, yes. You did message us the other day.
Drop us a Twitter note if you are Inferno Leaks, so we know who you are, and then we'll just say, hey, what's up? Yeah. But people have different YouTube names to their Twitter names, and it's hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's just good to keep track of you guys.
Is your mic plugged in, Mr. Brown? I can barely hear you.
What do you mean you can barely hear me?
Am I the only one that can barely hear me?
Probably because he's not fucking speaking into it properly.
I'm in 2. I need to be on 1. That's why. Wrong.
Oh, well, you pop that in.
Yeah, I did. All right, you should hit me better now. Is that better?
There you go. That's
See,
the
if
way
you
I
was
see
on
it.
time, we've established this.
See, there you go. I can hear you better now.
Thanks,
There
Ash,
you
for
go.
saying something at least.
And I was probably massively loud.
Yeah, see, even Tommy says you do sound far away. Like, you did the whole recap like, hello, everybody.
Yeah, we're back on point now. My bad. Yeah, it was just the channels were the wrong way around, it seemed. 1 and 2. Did it once before.
Nice. There we go.
Shane says, just finished the boxing on the UFC as usual. Yeah. Damon says, before we start this stream, how dare Ash cover Francis's view?
You're sitting in front of the mirror,
Sorry, mate.
the window.
I've had to move the setup because the light you can see just there, it's always been getting in the way and always bugging me. So I've had to move. It's still there. What way? It's still there. Look,
You can
see
see
the
him.
light. I put a light outside for him.
There we go.
It's so Damo cares about.
Love that,
Shane
Damon.
says, I can't stay for long as a not much battery. We'll try to get back. Mate, whack that thing on charge. Mate, we got 3 hours,
you
brother.
do not want
Right,
to
should we get to the
miss
fight
what we've
card?
got coming up. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
On
we should
that
probably
point,
have a look at the fight
we
card
should
real
not,
quick.
You should not be missing what's coming up, and we'll get into what's coming up right now.
Right, straight into the fight card. Straight into it.
Here we go.
Remove that.
That's
the
our Fight Picks
thing.
League. We'll get back to that in just a second, but for now, Ash, let's walk us through the card. What we got coming up?
I'll give it a go, boys. I'll give it a go. First up, we've got ERYK, your boy Anders, taking on Park Jung-young. And then up next after that, we've got POLYANA, is it VIANA?
VIANA.
VIANA.
Nearly
It's
got
actually,
it. And then against
you're going to love this. It's POLYANA, VIANA. So there's an alliteration right there.
against TABATHA. Thank you, Mr. Brown. And then here we go, boys. We've got CHIDI NJOKUAN against
he got it.
DUŠKO TODOROVIĆ. And then in the co-main event, which I can't wait for, we've got Santiago PONZINIBBIO against MICHEL PEREIRA. And then the main event, as we mentioned a second ago, we got Holm taking on Ketlen Vieira.
Yes, that's damn right. Okay, so we're going
Let's
to go
jump straight
back
into
to the
these
main
two because
screen.
they're just talking through it now. Yeah, let's jump it. I'll jump into Park Jung-young, who has a pro record of 13 wins and 5 losses with 5 KOs and 3 submissions. He has got 4 first-round finishes on his record, and he has a UFC record of 3 wins and 2 losses. And he made his UFC debut back in 2019.
Yeah, 100%. And as he walks out into the octagon now, to the prep area even, he's an orthodox fighter, durable fighter with a patient approach as well. He stays calculated and he sets everything up nicely with the jab. He fires low kicks to the lead leg, and as his opponents step into range, he's able to sort of understand it, calculate it, and just time it so beautifully. Let's use that word, beautifully. It's amazing. Now, he fires that low kick to the lead leg as his opponents step into range, but he's also excellent at catching the kicks and forcing his opponents to the ground. And from that position, he uses his strength when grappling, and he's very good at planning his opponents, pinning his opponents down to the ground and dropping heavy elbows. So that ground and pound is what comes next, and it's something to be feared and something to be aware of.
Yeah, man, he does have a great chin as well, as I mentioned to Jordan just a minute ago.
Durable is the
Very
word.
durable. That's the one, well said, mate. And then we move on to ERYK, your boy Anders. Pro record of 14 wins and 5 losses with 8 KOs and 1 submission, and does have 7 first-round finishes on his resume. And has a UFC record of 6 wins and 6 losses. He made his UFC debut back in 2017. He does have a notable win, which has been on the ATF channel.
Very notable.
All right,
very
okay,
notable.
that's nice. Good shout. And yes, and ERYK Anders is a southpaw fighter with brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Bit of a headhunter with a flat-footed approach. He's got good striking base. He's good at distributing his weight between each leg. Stalks his opponent and starts striking when he's backed them up into a corner. Most animated when fighters... When fighting in close, inside the pocket. And he has a great control in the clinch positions as well, and up against the cage. That's pretty much where he likes to live, likes to control the fight. But what can we expect from Jung-young Park?
All right, expectations. He's going to want to stick and move it with his jab, I think. He's going to circle around the outside. If Anders does back him up against the fence, he's going to make sure he's circling very wisely. He actually can't have the repeat of his first round against Rodriguez. So that particular fight He got bullied basically for the first round.
Yeah, Rodriguez, man.
He just got bullied. He can't have a repeat of that. So he's going to want to be first and sort of move a bit forwards and work behind that jab as much as possible. Now, Park's best chances of winning this may actually be in the ground. So getting that takedown, that trip is going to be absolutely essential for him. He actually can survive if he can survive that onslaught that Anders is undoubtedly going to be bringing to this fight. He might be able to sort of take advantage in the later rounds when Anders actually starts to tire. No, I think he can actually take over and potentially late round 2 and round 3 if that is the scenario. Now, offensively, he can actually really let his hands fly, this guy. However, adversely to that, his defense isn't always there. So I can only trust his stand-up ability against ERYK after he's put him on the ground and after he's actually worked to empty that tank. Because if he hasn't sort of worked ERYK down to a point, then look, I don't know. His defense, he tends to leave his chin out there, and that's how he actually got caught and got out in his last. His last
shot though, for sure. But I mean, yeah, that Rodriguez loss. Rodriguez is. I mean, he's been up and down himself, to be fair, as of late. But
he was unlucky in his last fight.
He was such a good ball.
Yeah.
Back and forth that fight. It was. But the reality was, Jong-Yong Park punched himself out, and he had his defense was completely.
Punched himself out.
He did. His defense just wasn't there, and he sort of unraveled a bit, and that's where Rodriguez took advantage. Yeah. But onto you, JK.
As for Eryk Anders, though, I'm kind of hoping that Eryk Anders comes into this fight with a little bit more confidence, to be honest, compared to previous fights. You know, I'd want him to sort of get Park biting on his feints before landing heavy through the guard. Anders is going to try to land that left hook, I think, of his when Park steps forward with his jab. I think that's the perfect countering tool for someone like Park. He's definitely going to be the most explosive out of the two fighters. You know, having previous athletic experience, you know, prior to MMA, I think that's going to really favour him in this fight. Let's catch up with the chat snow before this fight starts. You guys miss Floyd being his own ring girl, says Damo. Those exhibition fights I'm not really bothered about at all. Yes, Inferno Leaks got your handle now. That's very good.
Ready?
Shit.
Thank you.
Inferno League says, you lads think Jake Paul will fight Anderson in August? Do you know it's possible? I'd want it to happen just so that Anderson gets paid, to be honest. I think he deserves it. Damon says, oh yeah, I figured out boxing is definitely for me. I did some MMA sparring the other day and I've not been able to walk since. I got only kicked once. Mate, tell me, once you get receive your first leg kick, you're like, how the fuck can these guys deal with this?
It's insane. I mean,
pressure from Eryk Anders so far. This is good.
Yeah, it's what you want to see.
I've never received a leg kick from an MMA fighter. I mean, naturally, most people haven't, but I wouldn't want to.
Yeah, I did on the inside.
This is what I said beforehand to JK before you arrived, Si, that I think Eryk Anders does need to mix in his takedowns in this one. And where on Park?
Isn't that where Park thrives, though? Park thrives in all of his fights when he mixes and takedowns himself.
Of course, yeah.
So why would Anders want to feed him his biggest strength?
It depends how what type of fighter you are on the ground. Is he someone who's very good off of his back?
If
he's not so great off of his back,
needs to mix it up.
Then Eryk Anders can use his strength, keep him there, wear on him. Land elbows, land strikes.
All Anders needs for this is output, and he'll win because Park will not have the output to match him. Park would have to mix in his takedowns in order to get some sort of up on him, but Anders just needs to have output, which I don't know. Arguably, has he always had? I don't know.
No, not massive amounts.
The problem with that also would be if he gasses and tires.
Well, if he's trying to go for his guillotine here and squeezing a little bit, then
low blow.
Well, Park hasn't really had any guillotines on his resume. Mostly rear naked chokes and anaconda chokes.
I don't even know.
He took the position away.
I don't know. He just said, "I'm not ready. Please start again." Must have been the low blow. So
Waz is in the house.
Yes,
Wazza. He says Eryk easy W. Very confident is Wazza going into this.
I hope so.
I can see that.
What's really weird about it, Ash, is they stopped it, but the time didn't stop. So was it a low blow? Because we're still in time.
Oh, some good hands from Park.
Good left hand from Eryk.
Inside.
How mental is that?
Run again.
We're still in time.
Inferno League says Anderson sleeps Jake. Wazza says I took a leg kick from a friend who is black belt in karate and was in agony for about 3 days.
Mate, I'll be in
Never
agony
again.
for 3
Never
months.
again. Damien says
Cool.
he was in
Amputated.
Cage Warriors. The guy who kicked me, I went in for a boxing spar. I think he's fighting soon, and I was taking the piss, pretending to be McGregor. I was winning until he kicked me. Man, I wonder who that was.
That's it.
Good start from Eric Anders.
It is.
start.
Yeah, pressuring, trying to wear on part.
And what's really mad about the octagon is like fighters receive 20, 30 kicks to the leg. He's still
especially
there
in
your face.
Whoa. Good shots from Eric Anders.
Well, are you a bit behind us, Ash? We're in
Right, I'm on
158.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, you're a little bit
I'll
behind.
refresh the next round then.
Yeah, we're 152, 151, 150, 49, 48.
Typical Southpaw versus Orthodox style
I'm
fighters.
actually quite far behind. Not good.
Is DC referring to Anders being quite tense? Yeah. I see
You
it.
can sort of see it in his punches, if you know what I mean, mate. Like
It's when he comes
kind of-
edges forward as well. Yeah. He's like he's pulling quite a bit.
Yeah.
Eesh.
It's like he's too afraid to get hit, but
that
I
was
don't
a
think
good left
Park's
hook,
like the solid of punchers really. I mean, how many knockouts has he got?
Who's that?
Park. What
4.
did you say earlier? 4
I don't know if he's got
out
a lot.
of I can't remember. Can't remember.
Eric
the numbers.
Anders' left hook down the pipe is working a treat.
It is, but he has no
5
success
out
in
of
his close
13.
encounters, yet he initiates them still. Is this just for him to regain his energy? I hope it's
It might be. You never know.
I hope it's a tactical move so he can regain his energy and just. But
But it's
offensively,
kind of good now
doing no
because
damage.
he's going for that guillotine and he's at least squeezing him to.
I mean,
keep
it's
him here.
it's the old Randy Couture technique, really. Press them against the cage, make them work, make them carry your weight.
What Anders
then it
what
slows
Parker
them
needs-
down.
Yeah, but what Parker needs to do here is now lift his legs up to his waist and drop to the ground.
So basically, pull guard
Yeah.
on Eric. But then at the same time,
You got Eric Anders on top of you. Then.
it depends on position.
Oh, what you mean? Drop down for the guillotine or what?
Yeah, just basically
yeah,
jump
exactly.
guard,
He
pull
should
guard.
have. He should have pulled guard and literally.
Oh, good
we go.
attempt on the way up.
Ooh.
Park says no.
Hey, he's like, no.
It's only got him down for a brief period. Ooh.
Okay.
Now Park's got
Parker taking over. is he?
Anders backing up.
I wouldn't like
round.
Parker in any situation, any matchup for a first round.
It's our
But
restart.
he has the potential to show something better in second and third. So let's see if he starts taking over as Eric starts fatigue. But I'll give that round personally myself to Eric.
Yeah, yeah. Damo says, I'm not going to say his name in it for 2 reasons. For 1, respect, and 2, not 100%. I remember it. Fair play.
Whose name?
The guy who was sparring with. Canadian Bacon's in the house.
Hey.
Where's Cool Smeagol at today? We've got Wazza in the house. He would have loved to see that Wazza is also in the house tonight. And, of course, Damo and Infernal Leaks is in the house. We've got Tommy, Fight Game 247's in the house.
Yeah, I was saying like all I've been seeing, hearing all week is how like bad the card is. Oh, it's not a great card, mate. We've had a
If you
finish
look
after
into
finish.
it, yeah, if you look into it, it was some really good close fights. You know? I think then the next one's like the one I'm most looking forward to. I mean,
Very
like,
technical.
I don't know, it's difficult. Not sure about Ponzinibbio and Michel Pereira.
I'm up.
I was before,
Really?
but
Thank
I don't
you.
know.
Let me know when yours goes in. Let me know.
Here we go, we're in.
We're in.
Dosh.
Let
He
me know
is
when the
here.
time comes up.
He'll be on. Oh, this is Canadian Bacon. Lovely
52,
stuff.
51.
Inferno
Oh,
Leaks
nice.
says,
49.
had a boxing match last night, got the first round TKO. The training for that was fucking crazy. To think that what MMA fighters put themselves through is crazy. They have to balance so many martial arts. Yeah, man.
Yeah, not just
It's-
boxing,
it's
not just the
difficult.
hands to worry about. There's so much more elements.
It's
to
just
it, like
so
a
taxing
takedown.
on the
Here we
body.
go.
Always
Yeah,
down.
absolutely.
Nice. Good takedown from Eric.
Good job on a win, though, bro. So Inferno Leaks, you're a bit of a fighter
Yeah,
Nice,
yourself.
bro.
Yeah,
Tell me a
congrats.
bit more about
Congrats.
that. What's your record? Do you have a record so far? You're amateur? You're semi-pro? What's life looking like for you?
Yeah, Damien in the house.
No
He's
shame in
looking
either of
to make his boxing debut in July.
Who's that? Demo.
Let's go,
Yeah,
Demo.
was speaking in the week.
No,
he's hoping.
Well
he
done,
was
mate.
hoping for the same day as
Do you reckon one day Inferno Leaks and Demo could
UFC
meet
London.
in the
well,
in
let's
the ring?
you know, or
One day.
maybe
I'm
you
not
can
sure about the
spar.
weight classes you guys are at, but
Maybe you can spar.
Oh,
Ooh. Cool.
Yo!
Cool Smeagol's in the house. He says I'm on the toilet.
yes,
Lovely stuff.
oh, they're going at it now, boys.
Inferno Leaks says he's 4-0.
How many
Started a
this
few
week?
years back.
How many? Yeah, sorry, missing was the action, but this was great. Anders is landing some over,
Debut. Okay,
over the
sorry,
top.
Damo. I got that wrong.
Oh.
I thought.
Ash, you've been watching it, so fill us in. What's happened? Anders been landing over the top?
That left hand over down the pipe is landing now for Eric
Down the
Anders,
pipe?
as I
I've
said
seen
first
some
round.
looping shots that landed
Yeah,
down
and
over the top.
the turtle Park has landed a couple as well.
The Iron Turtle is
yeah.
one of my favourite nicknames.
The Iron Turtle.
But every time Eric
how
Anders
can you
gets
not like
going, he
that?
always shoots in for a takedown.
But why turtle? What's the meaning?
Because look at him. He looks like a turtle.
Yeah, but is it because
He's the leader of the Ninja Turtles with Romero.
I don't know about that. He's the
he's slow
smallest.
to get going, but slow and steady wins the race. So
Exactly. So that's
his
where it's
motive?
come from. Yeah.
Is that it? He might be slow to get going,
And his
but he
head
might win
does
the
look
race.
very turtleish. Legit.
No, so basically what happened is, Anders was on power there. So what happened was when he was at school, he had this turd, which was just turtlenecking his behaviors, coming in and out.
Which you only get once a week.
Oh!
ouchie!
This guy low blows has the worst luck in the UFC, I tell you. The amount of times he's been hitting the nuts and the Goonies in his last two matchups. Who was
Mate,
the last,
just
who was the last time?
Just get it cut off, mate. Just get it cut off.
Yeah, go to women bantamweight.
Full on.
Fight main card. Who was it? Who was it that knocked? Who's been hitting him in the Gunas in his last outing? Like he got it 3 times.
Yeah, when he
Fight.
took like, was it?
They were horrible as well.
listen,
no,
listen,
I think
Damo,
we
mate.
watched it on tape.
I've got someone behind me, all right? So, listen, if you want to fight me, you've got to get through Francis Ngannou first, mate, all right?
What? What's being said? Let's have a look. What's he said?
Damo goes, Inferno would kill me. I don't want to fight the smoke at all. The only fight, one man, and his name is Ash.
Lovely. Lovely.
Also, probably 4 weight classes above Ash. No disrespect. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't weigh that much now.
I'm 11 stone, whatever you want to do
Fuck
that in.
off.
Yeah, I am,
Really?
yeah.
No, you're not.
I am, yeah. I weigh myself when I get to yours.
This is the kid we used to call Midge at school. He's not Midge anymore.
We did.
Fucking hell. 11 stone.
What's that in kg? I don't know what it is.
You weigh more than Mr. Brown. Are you sure about that?
You're not less than that.
I can't remember. I was about the same as my shoe size. I'm about 11 stone myself. You don't weigh more than me though.
Okay, well, I'll have to weigh myself when I get to you.
Yeah, come to the gym with us one time. You should come.
Yeah.
You should definitely come to the gym with us one Saturday when you're down.
Yeah, man, I'll get
Oh,
benched,
isn't
mate.
that?
Yeah, come down. You and Carl. You're chuck in the pool. Yeah, come swimming. Come to the gym. Go for a swim after. Carl will love
That's
that.
it.
Yes, Michael Cully, he's in the
Michael
house as
Cully,
well.
my guy.
Man, Michael Cully. Michael Cully. Michael Cully. Da, 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 da. Cool. Right, so Easter's charity fight night,
into it
Ash
and he's
versus
like,
Damo. Inferno says, wait, I missed a few from Tommy. He said, mate, Ninja bottled it here. Mate hasn't even a bad knee.
Oosh.
Oh,
He doesn't want to fight. Oh, okay.
Oh, do you reckon that's why? That was what the commotion was about, because they went to the corner after a low blow. What was he trying to say? Like, because to be fair, he's had the worst luck for the amount of nut hot shots in the UFC. I feel for him, I really do. So what? He was asking him to take a point or something because it hurt so much.
ooh, Eric Anders. This is what I'm saying.
There was some commotion,
Eric
but I don't
Anders
understand
mixing
what the
it
reason
in
was.
well, making Park work.
He is. However, he's not gaining any points from those encounters. So I hope it's just for him.
No, but I think he's doing enough
to regain energy
in this sort of area now, where
Yeah.
he mixes in. He goes for a single leg, comes
Yeah.
up top,
It
goes
looks
to the
good.
body.
It
Now
looks
doing
good.
this.
He doesn't lose in his encounters, but he doesn't win them either. It's just
I see
nothing
that.
happens.
Couple of tippy tappy punches, shoots him for the takedown. It's making Park think.
Right, so we've established in the chat that Inferno Leagues and Damo are roughly the same weight.
Okay. So that matchup could
There
probably
we go.
happen.
There's that takedown.
We'll get to the
you go.
rankings after the fight. We'll have to look at who's next in the weight class.
Tommy says I'm 13, Stone 11.
Oh, it's too high.
Canadian Bacon says he's 12. So yeah.
You could lose his round now because of that.
92 kilograms. He's a big dog.
Big dog.
Big dogs, big dogs. Damien said, I'd love to spar you, Inferno. Are you London based? You can get me ready for my ATF title fight versus Ash.
Look at that, that's your title fight. All right, that's the end of round.
ATF Royal Rumble, Tommy says. I love that.
We're now going into round 3. We're just, guys are in their corners. We had
It's going to be just outside the O2. It's going to be like we're going to cause a massive scene outside the O2.
Absolutely.
Inferno Leaks says, if I'm ever over in London, I'll give you a shout. Inferno Leaks, where are you from, my man? Let us know.
Yeah, come on down.
Let us know.
So, I didn't mention earlier, but I got this membership card from being out the other night for like a club in Mayfair. Did I mention
All right. No.
that? Palm Beach Casino.
All right.
Like,
So,
if you're ever down in London,
which poor
go out.
bastard did you rob this off of then?
well, no, I got invited into a club. I was in a place, and they literally made me a membership card because of the people who invited me in there, and I was just like, shit. But that's a good start. But either way,
Cool, there was your anecdote of the
out.
week, guys. None of you care about that. Let's get into this. Inferno League
Yeah,
says he's
third
from
round, I think.
Ireland. Mate, a lot of Irish fans out there, man. A lot of Irish fans out there.
Yes, Razza. He's Wazza just said.
What did you say?
Wazza goes, Damo, I'll drive all the way up to London to drop you. Wazza, that's your timer.
Oh,
I miss it.
That's
Cheers,
joke.
bro.
Reset.
I'll catch
catch
you.
them. Quick.
30. Sorry, I was.
I think Eric Anders is
hysterics.
2 rounds up here.
All right, so I'm going to come in at 4:30. So I guess we'll count down to that. 7 seconds.
Michael Cully says, fight game, I'll meet you at 13 stone. Ooh,
32,
mate. We got
31.
a fight guard.
Taking on now.
30.
We got a fight guard happening.
There's your timer.
Around the
Park
in the
taking over now.
chats.
Oh, this is it. He tends to become more alive in the later rounds. This is round
So
3.
we've got Michael
So
Cully
I've got much more
versus
time.
Michael Cully versus Tommy. Me versus Damo.
Sorted, mate. Sorted.
Jordan versus
I love
I.
that.
Huh?
Jordan versus I.
Gordon.
Jordan. Versus I.
Oh, no, he beat me last time we fought.
Yeah.
All right, no, I need a rematch. I do need a rematch. We'll see how that goes.
I think Eric Anders is tired.
I have it second time around, I'm sure.
Just need to survive this round, man, and you win me a decision. Come on.
David says, fuck it, I'll fight you all cunts. Royal Rumble, like, this is it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm roughly, I think, 145. I could cut to 135.
I'll make flyweight, mate.
Yeah.
You ain't making flyweight, you dick. Inferno League says against the fence fight
What
championship.
class would we be at? We checked before, didn't we?
I'll walk around at 145, so it'll be featherweight.
Featherweight then.
But yeah, I could probably cut to bantamweight.
70.
Oh, that.
If I put in some training,
Stiff.
I'd cut down to bantamweight.
Two decent. Oh, and again,
70,
third one.
70 kg is what? 180.
Fight Game says, Cully, I'll meet you at 14.5 minimum. I'm not cutting another stone. Damien says 145.
145.
Someone's built like a child. Hey, excuse me.
Built like a child. I swear it's 180.
What?
70 kilograms is 180 pounds.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
Jesus, mate. We're not
You're
these two
well off.
in the octagon, mate.
12 stone is like 170.
These two are middleweights, mate.
What's 70 kilograms in?
Oh, Park. Oh,
Stone.
they're swanging and banging.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking Inferno Leak says 70 kilograms is 145. Oh, wait, Dennis is
What's 70
155.
kilograms in pounds?
Oh, yes. Come on, Eric.
154. 154.
I love the way we're discussing weights. We've got a fight on.
Yeah. You keep us there to fight, Ash.
Yeah, you work out your weights to discuss against the French Championship.
Yeah, you let me know what's going. Yeah,
These are some good chat.
So
yeah.
Ash, is it changing hands? Is this Parker taking control?
Yeah,
I've not
Parker's winning this round
paid
for me.
attention.
Really?
Yeah.
Canadian
It's close,
Bacon says,
actually.
I'm down to battle someone, but we both have to get completely juiced out of our minds, and I'll meet a super heavyweight 266 plus. Fight Game says, Ash, 135-pound max and 25 of that nose. Is that nose, sorry.
Yo.
Yeah, that's a nice 10-7 round there for Mr. Tommy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Douche. Now, it looks to me like
Oof,
Anders
good
is
left
taking the control back. Is that right? He's
he is now,
controlling
yeah.
center octagon. But we did set expectations. We thought Park would have his best round in third.
Yeah, we did.
And
Yeah.
it looks like so, even though Anders is slowly turning the tide.
Listen, mate, I'll get the first TKO with the nose, mate. You want to watch out.
Donk.
I nose ya.
Peck him.
Whoosh.
Get an eye poke just because you did a headbutt.
Yeah, I get in the clinch and I poke him.
There's nothing in the rule book that says nose butts. Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
it doesn't class as a headbutt.
So Anders keeps clinching. He has no success, but it just creates disruption to momentum, doesn't it?
It does, because he
does
does so
nothing
well
else.
on the feet, then clinches. But I think it's just him trying to mix it up.
Exactly.
But you're right. You're 100% right. He gets going.
Yeah.
Good left hook there. Here for another one. Good jab. Then he'd try and go for a takedown.
I'm going to see if Fight Picks has finally sorted itself out. Fucking annoying, there's no scores.
Oh, don't say sorry, Tommy. That was a good one.
Damien says, when Ash gets horny, his nose grows.
It's like Pinocchio.
Tommy
but instead of
says,
lying-
Ash the sniffer Easton. There you go. Look, nicknames are all coming out.
That's a good name.
Yeah, what's it gonna be? What's your
Inferno Leaks reckons you're on the juice.
what's
I think
what's
Eric
your
Anders has
nickname
won
gonna
a
be?
decision here, boys.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Tough one. That. What did we all say? Did anyone say knockout?
I said Eric Anders' decision.
Mate,
What did I say?
USADA comes down to Ash's house. He just fucking hoovers them up.
I had to take around TKO. Don't know why. Whoosh.
I think Canadian Bacon's taken on Wazza. So Canadian Bacon says, very well, Wazza, we have 7 months to get absolutely roided. This is class. Ash can smell Drake's album and hear it. Oh, dear.
Love it.
Ash would inject the entirety of the USADA team into his left arse cheek. Oh, God, you guys are on fire tonight.
Feeling that
You guys are on fire. We got some fights happening.
in
I
chat.
don't know who's going to be the main card, or honestly, the main
Honestly,
main event. I
for
don't
me,
know.
Fight of the Night is right here in the live chats on YouTube. That's what the FOT is. That's a Fight of the Night for me tonight so far. Oh, did we talk about a potential Fight of the Night tonight? Who it would potentially be? Because I got an idea already. I got an idea.
I mean, Ponzinibbio versus Pereira is probably the most likely one.
I like
For me,
I like the
that's
next
gotta be
matchup, though. I really do.
yeah, either that one or Tabitha Ricky
Yeah,
Ricky
I think
against.
stylistically that's really
Yeah,
good, but then
that could be
you know,
good.
if there's a finish in it, then maybe not.
Are you nervous, Tommy? Are you nervous for the decision, buddy? I think he's taking it though.
Michael Cuddy says Ash is going to go nuts. Damien says ATF #1 is official.
Well, I'll have to see. So I remember this one story my brother told me. Like he got in a car accident. Well, his friend was driving, and this other car butted into him. He's up to head against
Oh,
this guy,
what's the
right?
decision?
I'll fill you in on this later. Let's have a look. Decision is.
It's a split. Are you taking a piss?
I bet
Hey?
Park's done it, ain't he? I bet he has. Oh!
No
Park
way.
with the decision!
How the fuck has he won that?
We're kind of
How?
spot on. We're kind of spot on. I
How?
mean, as Anders
How?
fades, Park's taking it.
How?
Well, I
How?
had Anders' decision as well.
No
Fuck's sake, man.
way.
Inferno Leaks says robbery.
No way. That's bollocks.
Damo
That
says.
was unanimous.
Damo says, Ash, I've got one rule. We have to be naked.
What is this, Northman?
Cool Smeagles wants to know there has to be a poo championship.
Oh yeah,
Well, I
man.
mean,
Size won that.
Oh yeah.
Size not won that.
I'll bang it out and I'll clog the toilet system up
Not a
for
chance.
months.
No.
I can't remember the last. I mean, I literally lay turtles in the bottom of the porcelain. I do.
Yeah, once a week. Not enough, brother.
Yeah, no.
That's a
Oh,
robbery.
oh, I thought. I mean, if you wanna weigh it, I'll win. But if you wanna sort of talk about who does it the most, I'll lose.
Michael Kelly says, Michael Kelly says, I hope the boys are ready for a red decorated Prem tomorrow. Mate, no. Nah, mate.
Oh, it's
Liverpool,
fucking
Not a
not, mate.
chance. I fucking hope not. I so hope not. Generally, it will be the worst season of all time
Really?
if Liverpool win Champions League and Prem.
Well.
Tomorrow's a nervy day for us, United fans.
Who'd you rather win it then?
Got no choice but say City. Yeah.
You'd rather go Man City?
Yeah.
They always win it. I would
but-
rather Liverpool.
Well, you would say that. You're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, but
Who?
still.
I'm
He's a
disgusted with
casual
that.
football fan.
That is a joke. How the fuck did he win that? I thought he was unanimous, let alone split. What did he do in that fight?
Push the pace.
Yeah, in the
No,
last
we're
round.
too busy talking about bloody
It looked good in the
our
last
own
round, but
potential
that was about
matchups. Inferno League says still more than Tito Ortiz. Canadian Bacon says Wazza versus me for the ATF Super Heavyweight Championship for main event. Okay. Well, the matchmaker Sean John Joe Shelby will probably.
Yeah, I'll give John
weigh
a
up.
ring, mate.
Well,
I'll give John Joe Shelby a quick ring.
Here it is, right? You got these YouTubers now getting big time in the UFC, like Jake Paul and KSI. That's sort of, not UFC, but in fighting. Then I think like there should be a YouTube championship, and then we'll just submit our names forward because it just makes sense. YouTube fighters, create your own promotion. Let's go from there.
It's kind of ruins fighting a little bit. But,
It has. So that's what I'm saying. Don't intrude on fighting. Create your own arena, your own platform, and then we'll just populate that. We'll submit you boys forwards.
It definitely should.
I still can't go with that decision. It's
It
disgusting.
definitely should look like Karate Combat, in my opinion. Fight Game 247 says,
K1.
"Can I join in whatever is naked?" it's all happening tonight, isn't it? It's all happening. Damien says, "I think I've put little footage on my Twitter, Inferno. Can't remember though." Course says, "You need a nice plunger and 3 sheets of arse wipe."
He's talking about the poo championship.
Yeah, Inferno League says United haven't been the same since Fergie left, mate. I mean, I
If you're
cry every
using
single
3
week.
sheets of toilet paper, mate, that's not enough.
Yes, it is heartbreaking every single season. You're right, mate. Fight Game 247 says he's been robbed. I'm fuming.
Yeah, he has been.
Inferno League says there's big gap on the market for YouTube promotion.
That's twice now Eric Anders has lost underneath our watch. He came onto a channel, we did a talk, and he was like, go do it. And he's done can't believe it. Cannot believe it.
It's a joke. Unbelievable.
Tommy says,
gone with
I've
that.
got
It's just
IBS.
both
I reckon
times
I
as
can
well.
win the poo champs. I mean, unfair advantage. It depends. It depends how you grade it, really, isn't it? If you go as the most solid poo wins, or do you go based
Frequency,
on
weight?
how
think
much?
Weight. I think weight is
overall
What's
weight
your weight?
in one sitting?
How many flushes does it take to get it gone? My record was, remember that one time, it legitimately at least 8. It was
Yeah.
more than 8 times.
Dense as fuck.
It was crazy.
Tommy says, "Call me Vitor Poop Fort."
Fucking
Man.
hell.
If we're having a good time tonight, smash a like on the video, guys.
Yeah, go on, give us a thumbs up.
We're having some cracking combos, whilst for some reason watching a promo
What are we
about
watching
Giga
Giga for?
Chikadze, which is very weird.
Giga, yeah?
He's has he always been at that camp with Rafael Cordero?
Has he got a fight next?
Don't think he has. No. Waiting
What
for
the
him to
fuck
get
are we
one
watching?
booked.
Well, it's crazy that they put a promotional when it wasn't even a finish.
Yeah.
No one's finished early.
I mean, but yeah, I
Did
guess
the fight
so.
drop out of the... couldn't have.
No, it's always been a 5-fight card, which I'm not complaining about.
Yeah, I like him.
Tommy says, "Can't wait to meet you boys. Going to be a fun few days. Mate, it is going to be a
Yes,
blast."
Tommy, so...
Yes, can't
Damo's
wait.
joining us as well.
Damo gonna be down?
Yeah, Damo's got a few
way.
days off now. He's confirmed it to me in the week, so Damo's going to come hang out as well.
That means this fight can actually happen then, Damo. Let's go.
Mate, I can't wait to see the
it's
two of you
not-
square off because
Oh, you and Damo. Yeah. So, yeah, of course. So, we got Damo, we got and Tommy both coming down to London UFC. Which is going to be an
What about
absolute
Kajo? Is Kajo
epic.
coming as well?
I think Kajo's
Tickets
coming.
went on sale earlier this week.
No, this
Next
coming
week,
week.
Tuesday.
This coming week. This
Next week,
coming
Tuesday,
week.
tickets go on sale.
Tickets coming on sale, man. It's going to be
And, man, it's going to be absolutely epic. Bro, I didn't know Damo was coming as well.
yeah. Damo's coming
Get in there, Damo.
coming around.
Get on down here.
Yeah, we're gonna have some. We're gonna sort out what we're gonna do. That's for sure. Yeah, we need to make some discussions, make some plans.
I
See
think
what we can
it's
do.
really cool. Yeah, there'll be so many places we can go to throughout London. So many places. We could go to
Have a
the
decision I got
members
wrong.
club that I got signed up to recently. However, it was about £8 for a bottle of beer. Be advised.
Oh, mate.
It wasn't cheap.
That's redonkulous.
It was. I almost wanted to ask myself, why am I a member?
What was the entry fee, though?
No entry fee.
No entry fee.
No, it's if you knew
it's
someone,
casino, of
then you
course.
get the access. Was
Right.
what it was. And then they give me.
So now you've got membership, you can get everyone else in.
If you go with me, I can get you in. Absolutely, it's a casino and stuff as well. But I mean,
For a casino for a proper real-time Christian over here who doesn't gamble.
I do not. However,
So
it's open after 3 a.m.
You're as much use as Anne Frank's drum kit, basically. Isn't it?
I mean, I might buy the alcohol. I do buy the alcohol.
Just supply the alcohol.
Oh man, around the
Whilst
shots.
everyone else is
ludicrous.
betting their money away.
Well, this is why we got to get big on YouTube so we can afford these places. Right now, we struggle.
Tommy says, I'll bring a full tub of Vaseline to make sure Ash's nose is covered after Damo lamps him. Damo says, Damien versus Ash, ATF lightweight title. Beacon versus Wazza, ATF heavyweight title. Inferno versus Tommy. Sai versus Francis's cock. And JK versus some random child official. As long as he's not a whiz on the ground, that's all that matters.
I've got a very horrible image bouncing around my head right now.
Of me and children.
You and children.
Is that what you're referring to?
I was referring to me and Francis Cock. I was thinking of how...
I mean, you're still getting lamped by Francis's cock anyways.
Am I?
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if I want to win against that, because what does winning look like? Do you know what I mean?
Sucking it away.
Israel
mate.
Ferreros is back in the house. Yes,
Israel.
Israel. Yes, my man.
Ferreros, my
Welcome back
guy.
to the channel. He said, I saw Tabitha in person when I trained at her boxing gym, and let me say, well, fell in love when I made eye contact, lol, and I'm here to support my future baby mama. Mate,
Oh, my God.
I'm glad you've joined us to watch the fight with.
Yes.
You've come at the right time. We've been talking about matchups
Who
between
you fighting now,
each
Ferreros?
other
Who you
in
fighting
the
now, mate?
chat. I know. Israel Ferreros, let us know what your weight class is, because I need
Yes.
a
We've been talking
child
about weight class
apparently
recently.
to pair up with. So yeah, Damo's the matchmaker at the moment. He's made a few on the line.
Calls Miguel. You can fight Calls Miguel.
Get to Waz's comment.
Waz's comment says you would have to finish Francis's cock.
Yeah.
Awkward.
You can't decision it, mate. You got to finish it.
What does submission
Yep.
look like, I wonder?
Damo says,
tie it up, mate.
I don't
Tie it up in
want to. I don't
Tie it up in an arm
I don't
bar.
want to arm lock that. Like Steve Irwin wrestling a crocodile. Oh, bro.
I mean, you're going to get TKO'd because you're just going to absolutely drown in Francis's cum. One load,
Tap
mate.
out.
You drowned.
Make
mate.
me
That's
tap
it.
out.
Damo says, now if I don't turn up, it will look like I've scared of Ash. Shout, true. Pressure's on now. Killian Bacon says, love it, Damo. Wazza said, Damien fears Ash. Ooh, rumours are on the house. Ooh.
Hang on.
Spreading.
Hang on.
Oh.
No fear.
That look, mate. That
No
look.
fear.
Israel says 160/175 pounds, but I can also do 145. What's up? I mean, if you can cut to 145, you can have Sai here. He walks around that. So
160.
Like
150.
walks around
So
at like 205, I think.
I can cut down to
Yeah.
145.
Depends
but I
how
walk
much
around
snacks
at
he's had in the week.
160.
I love how we're talking about cutting down to a certain weight.
Yeah.
I could cut down to 125.
Mate, you can cut yourself, let alone cut down to a weight
I'll
class.
just chop my nose off if you want to cut your weight.
Take it down a good 3.
Inferno Leaks has got a good point. He says, "What's bigger, McGregor's ego or Ngannou's cock?"
Missed that one entirely, and I feel like I'm glad
Still
I
probably
did.
McGregor's ego. Tommy says, my girl Polyana
right.
gonna slap your baby mama, Israel. Ooh, shit, it's on. Inferno Leaks says, someone asked me this the other day. Damon says JK has an opponent. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Who's your opponent?
Anyway, I think he's referring to Israel. Said he'd cut down to 145. Say I'll walk around at 145. Once I get training, I could probably easily make 135. But yeah, either way, I'm down for a scrap. So far, no one's up for a fight. It's early days, isn't it?
It's early days. Early days. Damo says Ash is going to be sniffing his left ear after our fight. Why is that? Oh, I see. Your nose.
Mate, my nose would eat your left hook.
So, Damo, what will be happening is you'll be picking Ash's nose after the first 3 minutes of the fight.
He would get stuck up there, mate.
Putting your hand out of his snot-filled nose.
Let's create that one big nostril instead of two.
I mean.
Israel says, I'll starve for 2 weeks, drop to 135.
Starve for 2 weeks.
Well, we know who's winning that fight. Oh, this is cracking.
Oh,
Head sniff up your punch.
We have. We've got to get into this in a sec.
Oh, yeah, shall we? Do you reckon I'll be out already? After the ads.
Yeah,
It
maybe.
might well be. Should we just jump in just in case?
Let's fit it in. Go on.
Jump into Tabitha, who has a pro record of 6 wins and 1 loss.
Israel's baby
with
mama.
1 KO and 2 subs. Has never been submitted herself. Has a UFC record of 1 win and 1 loss. I made a UFC debut back in 2021.
Indeed, she did. Israel's baby mother is a orthodox fighter. She's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She's always edging into her opponent's range. So she actually does look to land the overhand right as best she can. And she does use that quite effectively once she gets into range. She fights very aggressively. Everything she throws has bad intentions.
Yeah.
Yep. She's also willing to stand and trade until she gets overwhelmed. Then she'll actually look to change levels and get a fight to the mat if possible. Physically, she's quite strong. Domineering on the ground as well. But she's a genuine problem in most of those areas. She's actually quite well-rounded. I was impressed to see it.
Indeed. She is.
Tell us about Polyana VIANA.
Yeah,
Yes.
jump into who has a pro record of 12 wins and 4 losses with 4 KOs and 8 submissions. All of her finishes, 100% finish rate, and has 11 first-round finishes. Has a UFC record of 3 wins and 3 losses. Made a UFC debut back in 2018. Is currently on a 2-fight win streak and has never been KO'd.
That three wins, 3 losses is a bit unfortunate. It doesn't really say much for her ability, though. Really, you'd easily look at that and think she's not that great, but she is very skillful.
She's never gone to decision.
No, she hasn't. And she's an orthodox fighter with a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. She's very tall, narrow stance, stays light on her feet. Her striking has improved, but her flat-footed movement shows it's not fully evolved as of yet. She likes to throw that left switch kick. We will happily accept getting taken down because she's very comfortable grappler off of her back. Will jump on any limb you leave out there. She'll even pull guard at times as well. She's even relentless with her elbows from the bottom. You know, she'll use them to create openings so that she can wrap up that arm, you know? What can we expect, though, real quick, for Tabitha Ricci?
Okay, into Ricci real quick. Ricci is actually going to be the one pressing the action, I think. But she's going to want to sort of see I want to see her use a lot of footwork to create angles, keep on feinting as well as much as possible. But ultimately, she's going to want to be careful when in the clinch because VIANA's she's likely to try and pull guard on her.
Yes.
And if she does, and if this does happen, she does need to make sure her arms, are tight in close. So she doesn't. Yeah, arms. She doesn't. She want to try to land those short strikes, but she ultimately doesn't want to have them on the mat. That's going to be so important. She wants to make sure that her hands are not on the mat because we mentioned earlier. She is someone who's going to like wrap up anything that's flailing out there. VIANA, I'm talking about there. Now, she'll want to sort of rely on her strength and grappling experience to avoid the dangerous positions.
Yes.
Maybe opt in for takedown in the late of each round, but generally fighting strategy should be standing up. I think that's where in my opinion, that's where she's going to see the advantage. However, looking at this right now, she's opted for the takedown and
VIANA's threatening with that guillotine, though. VIANA's threatening with the
this is
guillotine.
dangerous. I don't know why she opted in for that.
She's not going to get it from there.
She should have really tested VIANA's stand up, in my opinion, because that's where she could really test her and find out whether she's up to scratch, whether she can compete with her stand-up.
VIANA's going for work already with the arms.
We know VIANA's great on the ground. Ricci needs to sort of test her standing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Tell us about Viana, though.
But Viana, though, she's likely going to be sticking to the outside, circling away from Ricci's power side, and draw out the strikes of Ricci. She needs to attack the legs to slow her down, and then follow up with strikes to the head. Ricci is also very good on the ground, but if she was going to get the submission win, it would be from taking the back in the scrambles and sort of sinking in a rear naked choke, in my opinion. You know, but let's catch up with the guys in the chats real quick. Let's,
another point on this as well. Viana has yet to find her first decision win in her pro career. She hasn't won by decision yet. I would actually like to have her to win this via decision.
You're not starting this up, ref.
Personally, and we've seen it already, I'm actually sure that she's able to resist shooting for those takedowns and actually putting herself in compromising positions. So, as we saw already in the first 30 seconds, she shot for the takedown. But
that's because she's so good and so confident off of her back.
I know.
Yeah,
no, I'm
And
about
she's
Ricci.
Oh, you want about Ricci?
Exactly. I'm not
Viana.
confident enough that she's going to be able to keep it standing. If she keeps it standing, she can win by decision, is what I'm saying. But I feel like she's just going to be, just out of habit, go for the takedowns, and that's where Viana's going to take advantage and sort of have the edge.
Yeah.
And I just wish she'd keep it standing, but we'll see how it goes for the rest of the round and fight.
Yeah, she might try and avoid
There
that.
he is. She just can't help it. She can't help it.
Again.
She grabs hold of, and she's going to get a compromising position from here, but we'll see how it plays out.
She's good on the ground, though. I think.
I
think it's just going to...
Oh, jump down. Oh,
God.
Missed it.
But this is why it was tough for me to pick this one. I think I went with Viana, but I was going to go for Ricci because she's good in both stand-up and ground. However, I just figured Ricci's just going to...
I went Ricci purely on strength, and I think she can avoid these situations, and she's just going to look good on the judges at the end of the day.
But Ricci is black belt, and Viana is a brown belt, but Viana's got more submissions on her record,
Yeah. Okay, right, yeah. Well, look, here's Ricci just sort of getting really bold in these positions, but I think it's more dangerous to her than good.
Yeah, Ricci's had a few sort of decision and TKO wins, so...
Viana's going to throw those legs up. She's got a lock, some sort of lock. However, it's not high enough.
Damien says, I'll jab him if his nose survives. I'm running. Michael Cully says, where's everyone even from then? Can we make this happen? Mate, Michael Cully wasn't getting there, man. He's keen. Make your way over, my man. Damo says, we all know my baby mama is Jessica Andrade. Well, tell us how your first date went, Damo. Inferno League says, what's your thoughts on Covington as a person? I can't tell what's an act and what's not with this dude. Mate, he's completely an act. Apparently, he's the nicest guy in person. I've heard that he's really nice. But everything he does is an act. Fight Game 247 Roxanne Modafferi is Ash's baby mama.
And mine's upstairs, buddy.
I was going to say, if you had a baby mother here in the UFC, who would it be? You don't have to answer, Ash, because you're spoken for. Yes, you are too, Jordan, of course, yeah. But but you actually have a baby mama is what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, because you don't have a baby mama. Who would it be? I mean, mine would be Gloria. Was it Gloria Day? Gloria? Was it? What's her name?
Not much happening here, really. No
Cheyenne
advance
Bays.
from Ricci here.
Anymore.
Damien says Rose Namajunas probably walks around the same weight as JK. She'd still fuck me up. Michael Cully said, heard Usman's out for longer, so potential Edwards Hamzat interim. Colby don't want smoke. Oh, really? Is that come from today? I haven't really seen that, to be honest. Inferno Neek says, yeah, Usman's hand is wrecked. Ooh, dear. Damo says, no one's ready for my opinion on Colby. He beat Usman in the rematch and draw. If anything, Usman didn't want win the fight. Okay. Michael Kelly says, don't start dick riding at this hour. I'm not ready for it. Damon says, first date was great. She picked me up and smashed me on my head. Sorry, your baby mum is Clay Guida's fam.
I read that one ahead.
He says, mine would be Sanko, Olsevich, Viana, and I'm about 20 others. So, fucking hell. I mean, how many do you want, Tommy? Inferno League says Usman was talking about it on Eagle FC and Khabib Chael Cejudo OSC all last night stuff.
My baby mother is actually Paige. So, Clay Guida tried.
Paige Van Zandt.
Yeah, exactly.
She's the only attractive MMA fighter you know.
I know. That's why she's my baby mama. I don't mess about.
Bro, there's more than that, bro.
Yeah. And
What about your girl, Gloria De Paula?
I know, she's great, but...
What about your girl,
Paige is
what's
like-
her name?
Still Paige.
T-City's baby girl.
Still Paige.
Tracy Cortez.
Still Paige. Still Paige.
Oh.
Man, she's a babe. Okay, we're going into round 2.
Who won that round?
Oh, good point.
Who won the round, guys?
I don't know because
I might give it to...
Ricci was doing nothing on the ground, and
But she was oppressing.
Difficult.
She owned the canvas. She was pushing.
didn't do much on the ground though.
This is true.
Tommy says Sai will be France's baby mama after the ATF card.
And Vienna was like working with submission attempts.
They were saying, who's got a bigger cock, Ash or Chris Cyborg?
I'll tell you
It's
what.
obvious. It's obvious.
What's this pick on me day, is it, or what?
Mate, we're all getting a first breath.
I mean, I'm
What, have you
France's
had
baby
the piss
mama.
taken out of you all night, have you, mate?
Yeah, to be honest, I've just been called Francis Ngannou's baby mama, and I kind of like the prospect of that.
Clay Guidas.
No, Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, and then Damo said that your
All
baby
been
mama was
getting
Clay
a bit. You
Guida.
having a laugh?
Right, that's one hell of a triangle. I'm Clay Guida's my baby mother, and I am
You
Francis
got,
Ngannou's
you got a
baby
love
mother.
child going on. Yeah, absolutely.
That's an crazy triangle going on there.
Oh, shin to shin.
Imagine what Christmas looks like. What a mess.
Oh dear.
Jesus.
Imagine. Okay, so T-Kit's been flushed out there from Ricci at the moment, and she's just touching. She's
Edging her
touching.
way in,
But
isn't she?
What's she trying to hit? She's trying to go. She's trying to find a way to shoot. She's just trying to
trying to get
coax
close,
Viana
but-
out.
I mean,
so she
needs to get closer.
Vienna's got the long range weapons, isn't she?
She does.
You know, that's what she's trying to.
Okay,
Trying
she's trying
bait
to flush him out.
She's trying to flush out. Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, she's just touching him. Not effective, but just touching. Makes sense.
Say she's got to use a lot of feints.
So what does if you want to give that first round to Ricci, I think she looked good for it. What do you think Viana needs to be doing differently this round or more of this round?
I mean, well, Vienna's like kind of being the most aggressive in a lot of respects.
I think she's been more effective. And I feel like Ricci has been more output and more aggressive. If that makes sense.
Oof.
But in terms of what Ricci's been doing, it's just been not effective on Viana.
That's been an elbow hit.
Vienna's had her in a very compromising position in the first round and multiple times. Ricci did not get Viana in a single compromising
You not
position.
just see that spinning artillery, Mr. Brown?
I actually kind of missed it. Who threw it?
Straight shots down the middle.
Vivian.
Vienna.
Vivian.
Vivian.
Just
Vienna. See what I mean? I'm confabbled now.
there's one V, not two. Oh yeah, okay. So I see how you're on about the long range weapons. All these feints from Ricci. What Viana needs to do is just have the output. Don't allow Ricci to put you off from throwing because of her feints, because that's just buying her the time in this round to look good.
It's easier.
That's it.
Ooh, great. Well timed with the level change.
Ricci
nice.
shot again.
She's got 2 minutes of the
tying up those
fight.
legs. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, Vienna's not got much going for her in these scrambles. She's trying to get her leg up, so she's trying to attempt for an armbar, but Ricci's doing a very good job at sort of staying away.
I can't remember if I changed this to decision or not, but I put submission, and I think
Ooh,
I wanted
nasty
to,
kick.
and I wanted to change it to decision, and I don't know if I did.
Attacking the legs.
Oh, fun again. Oh,
Well,
fun
that's the
again.
thing. Like, Ricci's not being very effective. Overall, Viana's being the most effective.
I don't know if I changed this one. So realizing that Viana did not ever get a decision win, I might have gone to. I might have changed.
Realizing that JK actually went for Ricci, you just want to go for Ricci.
Did I? I might have gone for Ricci because I feel like I would have changed last minute. No, 'cause
Damo says, I don't like how we have all forgot about the fights. Fuck you all. I'ma slap you all same night. Just little water and I'm ready, especially Ash. Israel Ferreira says, are we doing this or what, fellas? IFC International Fight Club tournament for the ATF Championship belt. Mate, you guys are all keen as fuck. These guys just want to scrap. Yeah, I love it. We can all hold hands afterwards. It'd be great. Damo says, yes, I'ma beat Ash and come on your ass. And yes,
Aljamain,
I'm
Sterling.
gonna come on your way out. And yes, you was reading correctly.
Yo.
Damo Hella Sus says Michael Cully. Tommy says the knee kicks from VIANA make me sick. Having done my ACL twice, I can no longer watch knee kick. Yeah,
It's almost like
it's kind of a dick move almost as well.
It's like getting kicked in the gonads.
Oof.
It's like, I don't know, back in the day, like in sparring, you'd frown if you'd landed.
Did you go decision, JK?
Legs, I think. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Wazza says ATF UFC 4 League. Oh, do you know Wazza does a bit of UFC 4? I think you need to play Ash at some point. Ash, you got UFC 4, didn't you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Still need to get that going.
No. ATF is actually UFC 5. It's not out yet, but it's coming.
Damo says Wazza, that's actually a good shout. See, Damo's on for it as well. I think we can get something going here, you know. Max is in the house. Yes, Max. Yes, Max. He says, yes, the boys. Hope you're enjoying the card, mate. We are. Of course we're enjoying it, Max, my man.
Max, head, dog.
Max Hendo. All right, I like that. Okay, Max, you've joined us at a good point. Throughout this night so far, we've been pairing ourselves up with each other.
Yeah. You just walked into a world of pain, Max.
Damien Collins is fighting Ash. Wazza's fighting Canadian Bacon. Michael Cully is fighting Fight Game 247.
No one wants to fight me, so they've paired me up with Francis Ngannou's cock.
Yeah, and then I
Naturally.
potentially might get Israel Ferreiros at a catch weight or however that will be.
I saw that before you deleted it, Tommy. I saw it.
What did he say?
What did he say?
I saw it. I saw that before you deleted it, mate. He goes, Max can be ring girl.
Fair. Damo says, we all on PlayStation. I'll fight you now, Wazza. Wow. Save it till later, boys. We're enjoying the fights.
Ooh, very...
Ash has got Xbox. Damo says, I can fight Sai because I support my brothers. I can't support my brothers.
Okay. I'm lost. I can fight Sai because I can't support my brothers.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I've already got Francis Ngannou, so how's that going to work?
I think it's because I think Damo is referring to himself.
Pushing the pace now.
Damo thinks he's black.
Oh. I
think.
I think we talked about it before. He's got some
heritage.
Heritage, isn't he?
Remember?
Yeah.
Israel Ferrer says, I have my intro music and my promo cut ready for the blowout.
I can't fight
One-sided
Sai.
ass whooping.
I hear.
That I'll bring. Wazza says, Damo, I have PS4 somewhere in the house. Don't have UFC on it, though, but can't be that much. Yeah, it's probably quite cheap nowadays.
Well, you see, if you have an Xbox and you have the Game Pass, it's free.
Damn right.
Really? I thought PlayStation was free before you had to start paying for it. Didn't you? And then I didn't know Xbox
from
was free.
Richie.
Sai has an Xbox, more reason to fight him. Sai has a PlayStation, actually.
I have a PlayStation.
PlayStation 4.
PS4 I got.
Yeah.
But you guys were
Me and Ash
talking
have
me into
Xbox.
getting an Xbox, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like PlayStation.
So he keeps trying to go for the guillotine and again lost position, and this is where she's lost the fight, just here.
I'm just hoping it'll pay off. It'll pay off last minute. Last minute submission attempt will pay off. Just be ready. If you keep trying and you keep failing, you just got to keep trying till you succeed. And I think it might just happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'll just run out of time.
It's going to be intriguing how the judges actually score this fight.
Oh, I mean, Ricci's going to win it. She's looked good standing up. She looked good.
She has, yeah. She's scored takedowns. She looks a bit more controlled and confident on the ground.
Stand them up now, please. Stand them up now, please.
Yeah.
Look, she's going for a nap.
You go for VIANA, Ash.
Come on. Yeah.
How do you have it?
Decision.
Right, so Wazza has Xbox as well. So, yeah, we sort these Xbox UFC 4 fights out as well.
Who's got
if you have an
PlayStation,
Xbox, I automatically discriminate. Damo, listen.
Damo,
Right, can you just stand
PlayStation,
this up?
yeah,
Nothing's
bruh.
happening.
Listen, brother, listen.
bruh.
What's going on here?
Yeah, bruh.
How would you score this? Because Vienna's landing. Like these knee shots.
Yeah.
Fight Game 247 says, after the last fight, they're going to have VIANA via unanimous decision. Mate, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked.
Mate, the ref's going to win. by
Great
decision.
takedown.
Love it, take
that was good.
VIANA's down
Back.
top, though. Okay, let's have a look here.
Let's see how VIANA looks on top position.
She looks
She's going
better
to take the
on
back.
PG.
Personally, I think she looks better on bottom than she does on top.
Absolutely.
How is? Oh, see what I mean? Unbelievable.
Again, another takedown scored,
Unbelievable.
but
What are you doing here now, Vianna?
Why did you grab the body lock when? I don't believe
she's
it.
trying to stall. But the thing is what she's doing here is what
She pushed down on the head,
she's got.
but decided to go
She's
for
got
a
the
body
grips on the
lock.
arms, right? With Vienna, you don't want your arms on the mat. She's going to try and flail her legs up, but she's trying to set it up. You see, so she's got it tight on the left side. She might want to shift her weight soon. Oh, she's trying to get her legs inside. Ricci postures up. Steps back again.
Now get up.
Just let Steve Tioni needs to intervene with this, I think.
I don't know. As far as Ricci's concerned, she's winning this. So waste time.
How are her knees like able to withstand these?
Oof.
It's not like once or twice.
No, she's trying to jar her knee out, and man,
Yeah, but like it's happened so many times where it's jarred backwards.
no, it's not good.
She's literally aiming for the knees.
Oh, ref, come on! What is this?
I don't know why Vienna wants to waste time on it. She does not have the time.
I thought this was going to be a firefight. I really did.
Yeah, me too. They're both quite evenly matched, but do you know what? Ricci is just...
Like, ref, just stand it up.
Yeah,
Nothing's
like, the
happening.
referee needs to intervene here.
Ricci's better and more...
Like, come on, there's nothing advancing. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You literally let Ricci just kick the shit out.
Vienna's
Let them
annoying
both
me.
kick the shit out of each other's legs for the whole fucking round.
What annoys me is that Vienna is not trying to win.
Yeah, correct.
What's she thinking right now?
But
She's just trying to see
ref
this fight
needs
to the end.
to. Oh, and that's the end of the round.
End of the fight.
End of the fight. Fucking hell. Israel Ferreira says Ricci should clinch, pull guard into a triangle, and then choke her with her thick thighs. Tabitha Fici. Wait, I see you did there. Nicely done. Fight Game 247 says Ricci won round 2 and 3, in my opinion. Yeah. I think they're probably the most convincing rounds out of the three. Max says, put me against Chito Vera at a catch weight of 230 pounds. He's the one fighter which I just can't stand. Ooh, okay. And I need all the size advantage I can get. If not, I'll be the ring girl, and I will. Partner up with Uriah Faber's chin. Tough reference. There you go. All right, then. Love that tough reference as well. Damo says, why is she defending her face when her opponent's laying down? Wazza says, what's your favourite Ben & Jerry's? That's a random one. Do you know what? My favourite what?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough, potentially. I do like caramel choo-choo as well.
Need a wee.
I haven't had Ben & Jerry's in a while.
I think cookie dough is the best one.
And this fight to me is, I know Ricci got the takedowns, but this fight has actually been very close apart from that.
Yeah,
because Ricci done nothing on top with the takedowns.
You could argue that Vienna's been the most aggressive. Ricci's kind of been playing it safe a little bit.
I'll give it to Ricci.
All three. So I mean, that should have been split.
Nah, Ricci.
This is what I'm saying.
Ricci.
There we go.
Yeah.
15 points for me, but let's see if the app has finally updated. And the answer is no. Fucking hell, man. Fight Picks needs to sort it out. I've got how many? Right, okay, guys. How many? If you've done your picks, how many are you on so far? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right so far. 100% rights. Almeida got the TKO in round 1, so I got 15 points there. Jordan Martinez got a decision. I got 15 points there. And then Ricci decision. I also got 15 points. So, Sai, you went sub Vienna round 1.
Lost. Eric Anders as well. So I got nothing on the main card.
No.
How did Joseph do it?
Joseph got the first round sub.
Ah, so close. Got second round sub. And then what about Chase Hooper?
Chase Hooper got third round TKO, actually.
Oh, got third round sub. So I still got some good points from him. Either way.
Baby Shark moves on. Lovely stuff. Inferno League says cookie dough by a mile. So I do like fudge brownie as well, you know. Damien says, at Wazza, Ash's arse juice flavour. Grim. Max says, we all got home to sit by decision in the main event. Pretty much. It's like the most obvious pick, I think, to go for. The most...
I don't know. I like Vienna for it.
I do kind of hope that Vienna wins it in some kind of way. I think it's better for the division if she does.
To be honest with you, I think Vienna will win it. I just didn't get a chance to do my pick.
Oh, you're fucking full of shit. You just fucking
No, I did.
picked what everyone else went for.
No, I didn't. I put Holy Home because of her reputation, which really preceded a lot of my... But when
It's the most likely option. Home decision.
I don't know if it's most likely because Home's got great counter offensive. If Home chases... If Home chases back to the source, Holly
always goes to the
if
decision.
Vienna counters back, Holly Holm's onslaught and strikes, like her combos, then great. She can literally win every encounter. And I feel like Vieira's one to do that. She counters really well. She could probably do really well.
I'm going for the ref to win
Take
the
it
next
down
fight.
as well.
Doing shitting picks.
Is this Chidi?
Yeah, Chidi and
bang.
Jaquani, mate. This guy's a beast. This guy's so good.
Yeah, he's probably going to get knocked out now that I picked him.
I went for Chidi as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What did you have to go for Chidi for?
I went Chidi as well.
You coming out already?
Yeah. Oh, you better get into it. Oh, no. This
Well,
is a promo.
get
into it anyway.
Oh, no, it's a promo, but I'll jump into it anyway. Jump into TODOROVIĆ. He has a pro record of 11 wins and 2 losses, and with 7 KOs and 3 submissions. Has a UFC record of 2 wins and 2 losses, and he was on a Dana White Contender Series back in 2019. He made his UFC debut the year after, and has never been submitted, and is a beast.
If you haven't mentioned already, he is quite a beast. Yeah,
I'm only joking.
Orthodox fighter, strong clinch game, but also very calm and comfortable in the stand-up fight. Now, his constant work rate and high pressure is just something to marvel at. It's great. He's got great combos. He's got good level changes to reach the midsection. He also fights quite loose. His hands are low, and he likes to bait his opponent into making them miss. So you'll often tend to find that he sort of steps into range, posting off that lead leg with a sort of false sense of presence. And as his opponent sort of strikes at him, he'll move back and he sort of make a miss before sort of countering off his own attempts and strikes. But this guy, he loves to use his head movement to slip away from the counter strikes. He does, and also repay them with his own. He demonstrates excellent strength in the clinch, and he would often also angle off to create openings for body shots as well. But yeah, this guy's he's a pretty slick.
He's a bit of a unit, is Duško Todorović.
Yeah, he's slick, and his movement is just great. Like I said earlier, it's good, something to marvel at. It's awesome. Until it's a 50-50 thing. If you're keeping your hands down, you're depending on your head movement, you're going to get hit eventually. But most times, if you're good at it, you can slip it, but you can't bank on it because
I don't really rate him too much defensively.
You can't bank it.
Duško Todorović. You know,
Jump
Soriano.
on to Chidi, who has a pro record of 21 wins and 7 losses, with 13 KOs and 1 submission, and has 9 first-round finishes. And he also was on a Dana White Contender Series in 2021. Made his UFC debut the year after. He's currently on a 3-fight win streak, and has also fought in well-known Bellator, and has fought some veterans of the game, such as Brandon Thatch, Melvin Gillard, Max Griffin, and Alan Joban.
Yes, I believe. Now, just correct me if I'm wrong. So I think he lost to Brandon Thatch. He
beat Melvin Gillard.
He beat Melvin Gillard
and Max Griffin.
Yeah, you're right. And I think did he beat Alan Joban? Let me have a look.
I think so. I think the only one he lost to was Brandon Thatch. For looking at it, but I'm not quite sure about Joban.
He did. He did beat Alan Joban.
Yeah, so these guys are forced to be reckoned with, man.
Yeah. Also beaten Andre Fialho, who's very active at the moment. So
very active. Guys, got a fight booked.
Jaquani's a beast, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
But his fighting style, he's an orthodox fighter with a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His stance is narrow, and he sometimes mixes up his striking by throwing from the hip. Vicious striker overall, with lightning fast hands, especially that jab of his. Slickness of striking you don't see often in the UFC. I mean, I'm sure you do. Definitely you put that in so he's got very long legs. They make his torso look tiny in comparison. And this can be good from kicking He's going to be good when he's kicking from range. Great use of the push kick to the midsection. He uses that quite often. A well-rounded individual as a whole, with great use of knees to the body in the clinch position and great control on the ground to dish out his nasty elbows. One of the references, I think he had a nasty one in LFA. I've forgotten who it was against now. Like just DNA all over the place.
Oh yeah,
he's nightmare. But what can we expect for DUŠKO Todorović, who's just made his way into the octagon?
Expectations. DUŠKO. He's going to walk forward. I think he's going to want to hold the center of the octagon. He's going to look to land heavy quite early on. If I'm DUŠKO, I'm actually looking to sort of change levels on this guy and just get the fight to the mat as soon as possible. He made an excellent success against us on the ground against Maki Pitolo in his last outing, and he was able to sort of flatten him out and get the TKO. Yeah. And he's had a few successes in that way, of course, in terms of ground and pound. I actually wanted him to tuck his chin a bit more, if anything. He had it up in the air a bit too much with Pitolo.
Yes.
Put the power behind it, and I don't know if his chances would look the same.
Tyler was in Eagle FC the other day.
He did, apparently. Did he win?
Yeah. He won, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, with this guy, DUŠKO, he has a tendency to sort of leave his chin up there, is what I'm trying to say. And he does withstand several well-played shots from Soriano before being TKO'd in that matchup, but typically it takes the first one before he starts to get unraveled. So I don't want to see that in this fight. I want him to tuck his chin. Well, actually, maybe I do because I picked the other guy. But still, I think if he's going to do it, he's just got to be learning from those lessons of the past.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think this would be a very big win for him as well if he was to get the job done.
Yeah,
as for Chidi and NJOKUAN, though, I think what I'm expecting him is to work the body using the teep kick he likes to throw. I don't think he will be threatened by the takedown. He'll still throw them because he's just so quick at landing them, and I just don't think DUŠKO will get the takedown off of him. Keep pushing forwards as DUŠKO runs out of space to maneuver. I think NJOKUAN has got great reflexes, so I can see him making Todorović load up on his punches and then sort of wear himself out, basically. If I'm betting, man, I'd say that NJOKUAN has a good chance at stopping DUŠKO in the third. He has a few of those on his record already, but I don't know. Part of me thinks perhaps he might get it done in the first round just purely because DUŠKO defensively is, not as sharp as we say.
It's so rare, though, isn't it, for a fighter to knock someone out, have that power to carry into third. So it's really impressive stuff. Very impressive.
Let's read a few chats. So, Wazza said, Damo had a good point. He says, I have a confession. I never do my fight picks. Man, you always forget as well.
I might as well fucking forget.
Inferno Leak says, home via headbutt. Wazza says, I always forget until it's too late. And he also asked, is John Cena going to be part owner of Chelsea? That's a very interesting thought. Who knows? I don't know if he's that rich, is he? Michael Carley says, up for the next 2 fights and then hitting the pillow. Tommy wants to know who everyone supports. Waz is a Lincoln fan. Tommy's a Newcastle fan. Michael Cully says up the tune. Hope you do it tomorrow, Cully. Hope City slip up. No, mate, we don't want that. We really do not want that.
Yeah, we do.
Michael Cully said, it's City's to lose, mate. I'm not too fussed. More excited for Champs Final. Well, yeah. Damo says, Holmes' ass is something special. A shame for the rest of her. Oof, dear. Savage. Savage stuff, Mr. Damo. Right.
Hasn't aged up well, has it?
Round 1 is about to get in.
I just saw what he tagged us in.
Oh, what, on Twitter?
Yeah.
I've not seen it. Oh, let's see.
It's official.
Who's that?
Look, July, yeah.
Damn,
Peng ting like Alibas. What? The fuck, Damo?
Is that a fire announcement?
He's made.
Yeah, do you want to go live quickly?
Quickly go live, announce it.
Go live, announce it. Yeah.
Oh, Tudo is already changing levels and taking it to the ground. Stuffed very well from
good stuff.
Yeah, Nakani. He's done fantastic stuff in that one.
He's trying to go for
Oh,
No,
go for
he
it.
doesn't look like he's
Why doesn't
quite.
Chidi bang stand up?
Do you know
Oh, he's
what?
gone
He
for it.
might. I don't know.
You might have this, you know.
Dice
he's got
show
the
this
grip.
is
He's on the
nasty.
bicep.
It is.
He's
He's
on
got
the bicep.
great grip.
It's really good.
on the
But Duško's
bicep.
doing a good
He's in
job
trouble.
of just.
Dorović
He
in
hasn't
trouble.
moving.
hasn't quite got that leverage though.
Yeah, he needs to put his legs
I don't
over.
think it's quite under, is it?
It's risky. He's actually spent too much time. I thought he was going to get to his feet. I got hiccups. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
yeah,
he's lost it now.
now he's
Mate.
lost it. He was about to get to his feet.
Duško looking to
steady on.
control.
He's got a fence behind him.
Oh, use that fence. Use that fence. His shots into
Israel
Dorović.
Ferreros says, "Are you guys going to interview Adrian Yanez on his fight week? I have a few questions." I wonder what that's about. Yeah, we've reached out to Adrian Yanez. Didn't get a reply, but maybe we'll try and poke him a bit more. That would be a good one. I'd like to talk with Adrian Yanez. We'll let you know either way. Ash, you know what
Tying
to
up
do.
the legs to Dorović. Look.
Doing really well. What Chidi should have done is actually got to his feet rather than trying to whatever he was trying.
Yeah, but to be fair to him, it was locked in at some point, wasn't it?
Yeah, but even still, he's just at his feet.
I will
'cause
retweet
didn't see
Tommy.
it.
Don't worry.
All trying to set the back.
Tudor getting the
There you
back.
go.
Tudor knows about his power. He knows about his power choice. He's his initiator.
Yeah, he's just got the wear in him, isn't he, really?
He does. Try to take it away.
Yeah, as I say, like Duško is built like a bit of a unit, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Chidi's down again.
Dragging him.
I love you. Arizal Surya says, "I love the guys. No problem. I swear." I thought you were just referring to the whole is it Daniel Kelly?
Yeah.
The guy who's he's fighting.
He is. He's supposed to be fighting Daniel Kelly. Why isn't that cancelled now?
I don't know. Is it?
That's still happening.
I'm not sure.
I thought it
is
was
it?
getting scrapped.
Don't know. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, I heard something. I ain't seen it. I heard something.
Todorović trying to wear on NJOKUAN now.
Yeah, he's doing really well here.
Yeah, he might just
I don't really
drag
care
him
who wins
down.
now.
Break the grip.
My picks are fucked, so Todorović, you just go and win, mate. I don't care.
Chidi's trying to break the grip.
Doing really great defense here. Now he's switched it around. Fight them underhooks, mate.
Softening
Them
him up.
underhooks. That's it.
It's good strategy
That's
from
all good,
Duško.
mate.
The grip's broken though, and they are now
the hook,
officially
mate.
standing. All he needs to do is just break away.
Ooh, the strength.
I know he's
Look at that.
jacked.
Come on now, come on now, break
Did you
away.
guys go for any picks?
Chidi,
Yeah, I went Chidi. I don't know
Chidi.
what I actually want in the end.
he's a
I
breakaway.
might have
We're
went
at first
round
I
one.
think.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I think most people
You
went
said
Chidi.
Herb Dean by shit stoppage.
I mean, I favour that.
Even though he's not ref, he's on the side. He still called it.
Yeah. Throwing a towel.
Elbows. Travis Brown elbows.
Stuff
Let's go.
that head, stuff that
Trying to push
takedown.
down on the head.
Nice. Oh,
Good
great
sprawl.
knee.
You did go first round.
Break has happened.
I went first
There's
round
that front
as well.
kick to the body he was on about.
So I went second round.
So explosive, man. Oh, he's hurting.
Tommy said
He has a
Todorović.
bit.
Sorry, I thought he hurting then. It's very hurting.
You get so overexcited.
I do. Because I just want to finish.
Oh yeah, I actually put this card for like all finishes, but a co-main and main. How wrong have I been?
Imagine how excited I get when I finish Damo.
Oh! Shit on that! Was that an
Holy shit.
misser?
Oh!
What a big elbow.
There's an elbow! Mate, Chidi,
Oh my
Chidi,
gosh, press that
fucking
button now, son.
bang,
Press that
bang!
button.
Mate,
Bruh.
here he is,
Press that
mate.
button.
This
Oh,
is
you
it.
press the button.
Yeah, got it.
Basically just had Duško wearing on him for majority of the round and then plants that elbow nicely,
Oh, wow.
sends him into orbit.
Mate, I was really hoping for that second round.
reminded
You guys
me of
all
Matt
called
Brown
that.
on Diego Sanchez.
Both of you guys got that, didn't you?
Yes.
First round. It's so close from second.
Oh, short and sweet, mate.
So much power
no
in
follow-up,
that.
though.
One right, boys.
I felt there should have been a follow-up.
Bruh.
But yeah, you could have been right, though. He did probably
Super
hurt him
necessary.
beforehand. Michael Kelly says, Ash giving Joe Rogan vibes.
Was that with the,
Tommy said, more chance of me making babies with Brittany Palmer than me getting a fight pick correct. Man,
Mate,
Tommy's been unlucky.
I've really fallen off the bandwagon with this, but I mean, I said first,
Glad
I
the
said
ref stepped in
second.
there because there was a fight earlier
Yeah,
on.
another 15 points for me.
Which that
Perfectly.
happened. And I can't remember what fight it was now, but the ref just stepped in when he punched him and he was down like that. I remember. Oh, no, that was.
Oh, a
I
few
can't
weeks
remember
ago.
what fight. No, there was one on the prelims where just one punch knocked him down, and he was there ready to get in guard, and he stopped the fight.
Was it Herb Dean?
I can't remember now.
Probably.
Michael says, Chidi's elbow translates to get off me, bruv, with all that clinch. Oh, man. It's
Bruh,
late.
it was. I mean, all I loved about it is his left hand was like holding his head towards it. And that was a
Get off, bruv.
savage connection. Get off me. Either way.
Mate, these fight
savage.
picks need to sort this out. I mean, that's another perfect pick for me. Round,
Would you put first one as well?
TKO, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off, JK.
Yeah, mate. Or at least you got a pick right.
Cheers.
Yeah, decent.
I'll take it.
I went second. Ugh. Ugh.
As long as I come top 20.
Tommy says, I'm on my way out, boys. Shattered, and I've got a long ass drive in the morning. Oh man, where are you going?
Ooh, you
Safe
see,
journey.
I remember
did
you
you
saying
see a girl this weekend?
I can't remember where he was going now. He said to me earlier when we actually won a duos on COD.
Newcastle.
Oh, you done duos on COD earlier this week?
Yeah, we won a duos, mate. See, the team was
shit.
reunited on COD.
Love it.
Sick. I need to
Sick.
start that game back up again to get some more downloads on it.
Mate, it's King Kong versus Godzilla in there at the moment.
What, on COD?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Really?
That's ridiculous.
yeah.
Mate, ATF back on COD. We got to see a day.
No, mate.
Do the
Never.
day. I rule
Too
the
busy.
day.
Too busy, mate.
When
I'm in
we're
it, but-
full time doing this, we will.
No, mate. There's no time for it.
Oh, when we're full time.
Mate, we got to
Full-time
work,
we
mate.
will.
No,
Full-time
even
we
more
will.
work,
Full-time, we
mate.
won't have work.
Even more work. Never stops, mate. Never stops.
You're only saying that because he's really crap at COD.
No, mate. I just want to give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, people. I mean,
Michael Cully, mate.
Do you not
you
wanna
on
see us
Xbox
play
with,
COD?
I
ATF.
think you said PlayStation.
VU.
Add me. I'll put my thing in now.
The truth be told,
Game of Warzone, mate.
truth be told, I don't think I'm going to be good at COD until I get a PlayStation 5. I don't like the controllers on PS4 that much anymore. I need a chunky
No
controller.
more.
I don't know. It's just
All of a sudden, you just decided you don't like the controller.
I just have too much. I mean, I got an old PlayStation, and I feel like I'm lagging behind. I just feel like I turn and I
No,
kill
that's-
someone, but
that's
they
not-
kill me first because
that's not an excuse.
I don't know.
He did carry me, mate. All right,
I got
all
so
right,
many
all right.
Oh,
excuses.
did he? He's off the.
You got 4
Yorkshire.
kills. I got 1. It's all right.
Oh shit! Oh,
I mean-
did you
That's 700 damage. What you want to? What you
did
chatting?
you play bush hug?
Mate, see, so I mean, you've just said it, mate. Let's all camp in bushes and get a win.
I mean, that's always a fun strategy until it's not. But then demos, they're like, you don't have a PS5? Can't relate. All right, mate. I'm sorry. Bougie. I'm sorry.
No, we did have some laughs on COD, man.
Yeah, for sure.
When Dan was on, we said, "Oh, go all the way over there and get that quad."
Do you remember those days? Is that still on?
And then we had a juggernaut on a quad coming
Is
out.
that still on your Twitch?
Nah, mate, that would have gone.
Or probably long gone now, mate.
Or is it? Okay. I was going to say, I'd love to see that video again because that was hilarious gameplay. Hilarious.
But you know, Chidi moves on. We got to give him some decent
Yeah,
fights
mate.
popping up. You know, he's not ranked in the at the moment.
No, he's not. But I tell you
But
what,
so
he's
win
a
streak
sportsman.
right
Reckon he showed great defense there as well because obviously he was on the map for most of it. Showed that he could get back to his feet, and again, Todorovic was pressuring him up against the fence, excuse the pun, and he wore out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 5 win streak now for the guy. No,
Yeah.
4. That's updated quick. Yeah, so it's 4 win streak now for the guy.
Yeah, Rodriguez.
We
is
gotta
not
be seeing him
facing
getting into
Julian
the
Marquez.
top 15 with his next matchup. For example, you got Pereira, who's on a 4 win streak as well, and he's having a look now at PONZINIBBIO, who's in top 15.
Yeah,
So
he's
Chidi needs,
I can't wait for his fight.
yeah, Chidi needs another a top 15 matchup by now.
Maybe
His
the
next
UFC will give him John Young Park after that win.
Maybe. Speak to you in a bit, Tommy, mate.
Is he
Thanks
ranked?
for tuning in.
Tommy,
In a bit,
we
John
love you.
Tom.
What a
Thanks for the
ledge.
abuse. Love you.
Peace out and love always, always, and always. Good night.
Yeah.
So,
Trying to find a banger for y'all.
yeah, we need someone who's ranked.
No, I don't think he's been ranked.
I know you're going to get into this fight in a minute.
He's just got a 4-win streak. Yes, you do.
Before you get on to the fighting style
Pereira.
and your expectations of these two,
Oh yeah, it's only 2 in UFC.
I would love to get into my point.
No, 3 perhaps.
About this fight here.
No, the contender series doesn't count.
Yeah.
So
still kind of.
No.
The thing for me, I'm
Sorry,
going Pereira
Ash.
in this one, boys.
We haven't started it yet. We're on to the next fight now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not breaking it down yet. I just wanted to get my point across because I know you're going to get into fighting style and expectations.
Right.
But the reason I've gone Pereira in this one is because I think it was in Pereira's last outing against Chaos Williams, who's kind of a power puncher, got great leg kicks, and that's kind of what Ponzinibbio has: a little bit of power, good leg kicks.
Yeah.
So I can't see any difference between Chaos Williams and Ponzinibbio.
Nah,
so that's why
I can't put Ponzinibbio is a lot more lighter on the feet than Chaos Williams, and I think Chaos Williams possesses that kind of one-punch power, a little bit different to Ponzinibbio in my opinion. So I kind of got to disagree with you, but yeah, no, decent style fight nonetheless. I'm just going to try and get what was going to get up Michel Pereira's recent fights. He's coming off of 4. That's mad.
Exactly.
His 2
win streak,
fights ago was Chaos Williams.
4-fight win streak, and he's already looking at someone in the top 15. Now, granted, his 4-fight win streak has been in UFC, but that's what I was saying about Chidi. He also did look into a top 15, but not all of his last 4 wins have been in UFC. I would say 3 out of 4 have been, if you count the series.
The contender series doesn't really
But
count.
aside from that, talking about Pereira, that fight against Nico Price was debatable. I would have given Nico Price that fight. And that fact, it was unanimous, insane. If anything, decision. Such a close fight. I loved it. Andre Fiallo, should have been fight of the night. That was an absolute barn burner.
It was.
So good.
you can fight.
Mate, they just let their hands fly. It wasn't even fight of the night. I'm surprised by that.
Pereira was in the driving seat majority of that fight.
He was.
Yeah, but that fight was down to digging deep in the last moments. And
absolutely. Which he did.
Pereira managed to do that over Fiallo. Fiallo had the power and it was dangerous throughout, but he just didn't have an answer for the sporadic wild card that Pereira is. It was insane. Good fight though, and then one I'd watch again happily, again and again and again.
Let's get into it.
Yes.
You ready for it?
I'm ready for
Coming
it.
up,
And just to
coming
let you
event.
know, I'll be live on Tuesday for the Ultimate Fighter.
Oh yes, indeed.
Indeed, it will be.
Jumping to Michel Pereira, who has a pro record of 27 wins and 11 losses with 10 KOs and 7 submissions, has 12 first-round finishes. As you boys discussed a second ago, he is on a 4-fight win streak, has a UFC record of 5 wins and 2 losses, and made his UFC debut back in 2019. And it's crazy that this guy isn't ranked, yeah.
Yeah.
Not crazy, but he isn't
He
ranked.
will be soon. Should he get
Maybe.
the job done here? But again, it's only a 4-fight win streak so far. I think historically he has been ranked before. But yeah, he's had some ups and downs in his career. But he's doing well so for today. Now, this guy's an orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and karate. He's light on his feet, bouncing on the edge of the striking range, carefully picking his entries and waiting for his opponents to commit. He does it so wisely. His movement is so unorthodox. And like just another guy who's genuinely, I'm going to say it again, I said it before, marvel to look at. Now, look, sometimes he has his unorthodox capoeira style of movement, which is pretty impressive to see because you don't see it too often in the octagon. It's almost side to side and is constantly switching in direction. He throws a lot of straight strikes, technically proficient and precise right down the pipe. He's like a sniper from the range that he's most comfortable at. He's never still. His constant movement and a lot of misdirection make him actually a tough target to read. So for a lot of his opponents who stand opposite him, they spend a lot of time trying to figure out what's going to come next. But Pereira always brings you surprises. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, I feel like he's calmed down a little bit more now because before he was doing backflips and all sorts and just kind of tearing himself out.
Here's the thing. He's either been recklessly wild, but now he's intelligently wild. So he's still a bit of a wild card in the sense he has his unorthodox movement. However, he doesn't do it to a point that is actually expensing his energy.
Yeah, 100% right. Because he was too explosive early on in the days, and obviously that gas tank isn't the best anyway. So doing all these flips stuff. It's not the
exciting.
best thing to
The
do.
people love to see it. However, if you do it too recklessly, it's going to exert a lot of energy. And this is what he's been known for in the past. You know, he uses those front kicks to the midsection as well to maintain distance and knock wind out of his opponents too. Like the guy's, he's talented. He's got a lot of weapons, so many weapons. And if you're standing opposite him, you're constantly on your guard and watch.
Yeah, let's get into Ponzinibbio then.
Yeah, I'm just welcoming him in, Philippe.
Yes,
welcome
welcome
in, buddy.
in,
my guy. What's good, bro?
Welcome, my man.
And we get back to the chats in a sec. Just wanted to welcome you in,
Yes.
mate.
He knows about that nasty
Jump
elbow.
on to Ponzinibbio, who has a pro record of 28 wins and 5 losses with 15 KOs and 6 submissions, and has 15 first-round finishes, and has a UFC record of 10 wins and 4 losses. Made his UFC debut back in 2013 and has never been submitted.
That's right. And as for Ponzinibbio, he's an orthodox fighter with a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He works everything off of his jab. He's super quick hands, throws straight punches, lowers his hand, but he never stops moving with feints to keep his opponents guessing where the strikes are coming from. He's very cautious approach, slowly works his way into range against powerful punchers, does an excellent job of cutting off the octagon and remaining on his opponent as they try to escape. Power behind every kick he throws. Dropped Neil Magny multiple times when they fought, a few fights ago. He's a very exciting Argentinian, and look, he's a veteran. Is Ponzinibbio? He's been very unfortunate in the past, a few injuries, a few losses, but he's been hanging around the rankings for some time.
Let's get some expectations while he's in the prep point.
Nice.
You're talking about Pereira.
Michel.
I expect Michel to actually be better prepared this time because he's not fighting someone on short notice anymore. He'd actually be stepping into an earned fight, which he's been looking forward to for some time. But as he comes into this, I reckon he's going to be someone who's going to want to have an attitude to earn that respect also from someone like Ponzinibbio. He's going to do it from early because Ponzinibbio is going to be someone with that forward pressure that he could find a problem a bit like Fiallo. But what he did great against Fiallo was he was able to make Fiallo earn his respect.
I think Ponzinibbio moves a little bit more than Fiallo.
Yeah, but in terms of pressing forwards, the reality is it's the nature of the fighter is very similar, I think, and respect would have to be earned in order to sort of like give that free movement to Pereira, which he desperately needs when he's in his matchups. But I think Pereira will actually have many more weapons in this fight, definitely, and he's actually going to be very energetic from the off, making Ponzinibbio chase him. He's actually going to want to also need to set those traps in order for Ponzinibbio to walk onto and sort of catch him off guard if he can. Pereira's actually size will be a factor in the fight, and I think it would actually have an advantage in the clinch potentially, but it could be very different if he does gas early. So he's got to be careful about that. And we got to hope that he has, of course, learned his lessons of past, and he is someone who's able to sort of pace himself throughout the full three rather than exerting too much energy with his exciting movements in the first, as we've seen before.
Yeah, for sure. He is a big welterweight. As for Ponzinibbio, though, he's about to make the walk. I would expect him to get in Pereira's face from the off and cut off the octagon so that he can land his heavy strikes. The constant forward pressure should tire Pereira out. I think he needs to stalk Pereira against the fence, wear it in on him with the grappling, and the low kicks will be key to slowing down his movement. I think Ponzinibbio will grow as the fight goes on and have better success when Pereira starts to slow down. I'd give Ponzinibbio the cardio advantage coming into this, in my opinion.
Has more grit as well, I think.
He does. You're right. He does have a bit more grit. And, he's not worth grappling with Pereira on the floor, but may be sort of advantageous to clinch with him and nullify his movement as he kind of wears on him, And I think if he throws that left high kick to close the door on Pereira as he circles out of the constant forward pressure, then, he could very well catch him.
Yeah.
The fact you said that Ash is the reason why I grabbed my teeth a bit on that Ash is because I think the winner of this fight could actually be down to whoever has could dig the deepest, basically, in the last round.
Yeah, and Ponzinibbio certainly does.
Yeah. And it's going to be down to who unravels first. And the core ingredients of a fight of the night, basically, are just within that sort of essence alone. And clearly, Fiallo and Pereira, that matchup, Pereira's the one who could dig a bit deeper when it mattered most. In this matchup, yes, Pereira can dig deep, but the question we're asking here is, can Ponzinibbio dig deeper. And look, I've seen him do it in the past. It's just, for me, the question of who can dig the deepest. I don't really know. I can't remember who I went with here, but I tossed back and forwards. If you're saying that Ponzinibbio can dig deeper, then I'll give the fight to Ponzinibbio. If we're saying
I've gone for Pereira, but I don't even mind if Ponzinibbio wins because I like him.
Yeah, well, this is it. Yeah, I think I went Pereira, but I think I changed it because I wanted to. But for me, the winner for me is whoever digs deepest.
No, you didn't change it. You went Ponzinibbio.
I went Ponzinibbio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know his bloody pick.
So I did change it because I went Pereira at first, and I would have changed it to Ponzinibbio. So that means I would have decided on the fact.
Right, you're not really like getting to the conclusion of your point.
Yeah, it's like the conclusion of the point is
Like it's going to come down to who's going to, dig the deepest, but I don't know who it's going to be.
Exactly. I don't.
Who's it going to be?
Well,
and then he went,
I don't know.
And then he said,
just
"Oh, go Ponzinibbio."
Yeah.
I switched.
Oh no, I switched.
Well, I don't know. If I switched, then I would have rested on that. But the reality is, if you're saying Ash that Ponzinibbio can dig the deepest, then great. Okay, I feel a bit more confident in that. But my question is, I don't know who can dig the deepest because they both can dig deep. That's my point right there. Very clear and simple. But we'll see how it pans out. We're going to go into the first round now, and they're both looking absolutely amped.
Man, 15 knockouts for Ponzinibbio.
15? Yeah, he trumps. I think Pereira would have 10 knockouts and 10 decisions or something, right? 10 and 10.
Got the biggest shovel, says Michael Cully.
Yeah, that's
all
it.
right. This is a family show. Chill out, bro.
Israel Ferreira says Michel Pereira with second round leg drop from the top cage. Michael Kelly says Joe Joyce is a lump. Get him off my screen with these ads. Damon's sharing his PSN. Michael Kelly says who killed Pons hype and stopped him. Can't be asked to Google. So yeah, it was. So Ponzinibbio is coming off a loss against Jeff Neal. Very
good fight as well.
Yeah, good fight, very close fight. Jeff Neal's very sort of calculated, very crisp with his hands, and that's pretty much what won him the fight.
This is what I think Pereira will do as well.
Yeah, Ponzinibbio was really good. Look at the size difference; it's mad.
I know.
Yeah,
He's
Pereira is like
ginormous.
straight in the face. He sounds kind of like a lot of punches up Pereira in terms of because he's always often the lower fighter in the matchup. But he needs to be a space invader. He needs to constantly keep eating that space. And for Pereira's liking, he needs to keep deploying range, establishing weapons. So that T kick's gonna be a great one.
Oh, eye poke already. Great start.
Oh, and eye poke.
So yeah, Ponzinibbio, his last win was against Miguel Baeza, a bit more of a patient striker. He got knocked out by Li Jingliang, which was a pretty solid knockout from Li, to be honest, for his record. And then, before that, Pereira was on a tear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fight win streak. All in there included the likes of Neil Magny, Mike Perry, and Gunnar Nelson. He knocked out Gunnar Nelson.
He knocked out Gunnar Nelson, didn't he?
That's probably his most impressive win.
Is it me?
Beat Sean Strickland via unanimous decision when Strickland was down at welterweight. So, Ponzinibbio's decision would be a good option in this fight. I've gone for Pereira decision. I'm kind of regretting it because I don't know why I've done that. Is
it me or respect Damo? Damo says don't mock Sai. Respect. But is it me or does Pereira look a bit like Damo? Or is it the man bun? It's a man bun, isn't it? It's a man bun, isn't it? I'm seeing it.
But Damo's not.
Have you ever been? No, he doesn't. If you shave Pereira.
Ooh, big right hand from Pereira.
I don't know. Have you been mistaken before, Damo? For Pereira? I mean, easily, right? Surely. There's that jump threat from Pereira. I don't know. You don't really have. He hasn't got Ponzinibbio biting on those feints because he hasn't earned his respect yet. He's not done anything damaging enough for Ponzinibbio to be fearing. Yeah, you're right, Michael. Pereira could push middleweight easy. Yeah. Yeah. Who do you want him to fight in that division? Be some entertaining matchups for him, that's for sure. I mean, he's not even in top 15 here in the welterweight, so you'd get someone just outside top 15 of middleweight, I think. Yeah, but when you say push that division, you really would want to, because he's been very active in the UFC. I mean, he's had a lot of fights. Yeah, I know, but to change division, it's not really worth changing unless you can get a top 15. I mean, if he loses this against Ponzinibbio, then you can make a case to
he's let go.
To challenge a middleweight
hands
just outside of the top
grasped
15.
Yeah, outside of. If he wins this, but then he wouldn't have no
No,
incentive. to
exactly.
change,
No.
I'm not sure
Still
why he
making
let go
weight,
of that. He
fair
had his
play.
hands together there.
Sorry, Ashley again.
Pereira had his hands together up against the fence a minute ago. I don't know why he let go of it. That's 1-2.
Not sure, but he's very active. He's just
He's doing
his
really well.
timing is just so awkward that it's difficult to read and calculate.
No, Damo. Sai
work
looks
on.
like
Paul Daly.
Paul Daly.
All daily.
What did he say?
Oof, good left.
You look like Neil Magny.
Oh no way!
Far from,
That's well off.
from it. Well off.
Well off. I don't have the ears or the
I
height.
thought we were meant to don't mock Sai. I thought we're not mocking Sai.
Yeah.
You
Fair
just
point.
said don't mock Sai. We need to stick together.
Ash is with the
What
fighting
about you
talk
calling
already.
Neil Magny for fuck's sake? Yeah, good one.
Yeah, I mean that's a big insult, bro. My hairline is here. Like,
Semtex Sai, says Michael Cully. Asks
Yeah.
Semtex, Samtex.
Sam
Samtex Sai.
Sam Sai.
Yeah.
It's the lads I'm throwing in the Molotov.
We're playing COD once, and Sai for some reason called it a Samtax instead of a Semtex.
I
So we just
know.
mock him every time for it.
I know. Because
And Molotov cocktail was Muzzle Tov.
Always got it. Muscle tough.
this is why I don't play Call of
Muscle
Duty anymore. It's been a while. Although I wouldn't-
Oh! Big giant hand over the top
yeah.
from Pereira.
Oh,
Big grand.
Ponzinibbio felt that one.
he did.
Doesn't look.
Oh, hiccups are back. Damn it.
Oh, good body shot as
Doesn't
well.
look
in
that
there.
wobbled.
No, it can't be. Spinning.
He's getting back there already.
See who's the fastest on the
Just
feet.
in constant pressure from Ponzinibbio. Did I go Ponzinibbio? I did.
Yeah.
You did, yeah. Decision.
did I go
If he's not using his
Oh, I must have
const-
switched then because I swear we went Pereira. I must have switched.
Did you go Pereira?
No, I was on about you.
Yeah, I did go Pereira to start with, but then I did switch because I wouldn't end up Ponzinibbio. So
I went for all the fighters I got wrong, but I switched.
wait, that doesn't make sense. What do you mean?
I'm doing a you saying, oh, I went for this fight, but switched.
But did you get it right?
No, obviously not, because I got it wrong.
He's
Oh,
Because I
well, I don't know if we got this wrong or right yet, do we? No one knows.
Are we going to find out in a minute?
Yeah, we'll find out in 10.
Damon said, I wasn't mocking Sai. I just compared him to a black guy because he sees a man with a man bun and says gamer. Prick. Fair.
Yeah, he had the same hair.
You used to be friends. You're not anymore.
I mean,
good round.
I wasn't insulting you. I was just saying he looked as handsome as you.
All right. Do you want to suck his cock as well?
Oh, do you want
As
to have
well, who's
Francis
the
and him
first
in a
one?
threesome?
Pereira.
Oh, in Ghana.
Yeah.
Notice how I didn't say no.
True.
No, there it is. No.
I guess we could give Pereira that round.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, I'll go the same as well.
Safe to say. I wonder if he's capable of getting Ponzinibbio out in the second. Damn,
You guys go decision?
some shit.
I did, yeah.
Damo, that is class.
Pereira often.
Oh, where did you that Damo? Paint.
Mate, that's
That is
class.
great.
You're fast.
Twitter.
You are fast, son.
What was that? The one of the boxing thing?
Yeah.
And you sit in the ring.
Yeah,
in
made
the
that on
corner.
paint.
All right, round 2. I'm ready.
Love it.
Oh, that's class. Oh, Damo. Damo says, well, sir, you're very handsome also. Ooh.
Are you just jealous,
Ooh.
bruh? Are you jealous, bruh? It's okay. I still got love for you. It's okay. There's
Am I?
plenty more. Cheers, bro. Plenty to go around. Plenty of Silas Brown to go around.
Yeah, I think Ponzinibbio needs to pressure him more because he's staying away, as you boys said, in expectation wise for both.
Yeah.
If you give Pereira time, he's going to set up these strikes
Yeah,
like he
he's
is now.
wild.
though.
He's
Well, he's
good.
trying to.
He's fast. He's
Ponzinibbio is
aggressive.
using a lot of feints because he's trying to draw out Pereira. He's trying to time when
Yeah.
he should enter Pereira's range.
There we go. This is the pressure he needs.
And I quite like the fact that Pereira is active because hopefully he gasses out
Yeah,
for
he's
third. But he's certainly
The
ramping
size
up in
difference
second.
is
He-
ridiculous.
I know.
It is. But this is how Pereira fights. His last matchup, he was also at a size disadvantage. He still won it.
Yeah. Well, not the last one, but the one before.
Baeza.
Yeah. Yeah, that was more
Well,
height though, I think, base.
This is
big
height
man
too.
again.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, it's
huge.
height, but
This is height too.
this is the frame of Pereira.
Ah,
we're
he's
also
just
talking
got,
about.
he's just got wide shoulders, isn't it?
Oof, good teep kick.
Oh,
Pereira starting to get a bit
Pereira
loose.
looks so good.
He's yeah.
Guys, be afraid. Be aware.
Being
Pereira.
aggressive.
Yeah. I might have called this one wrong. Just because looking at Pereira now, he's someone who should be ranked already. Easily.
Well, he's just had
he's a
some
problem.
shit losses, really.
He has,
you know,
yeah.
he's just had some shit performances.
But
Lost
look
to
at this
that,
guy. He's a
Tristan
problem.
Connolly
Tristan Connolly,
How is he
who is
not
a
ranked?
featherweight somehow.
lost DQ against Diego Sanchez.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the wins that he's had are solid.
Yeah.
You think he's had 3 decision wins in a row? So he's
But that's the thing, though. Like
Of course.
the way he fights, he should get finishes. I just don't think. I don't know what it is.
Did you
I don't
know he
if
got
it's his
knocked
all
out
big
by
knee.
DUŠKO TODOROVIĆ? And that was
Did
his last middleweight bout, I think.
Ooh.
Well, actually, no, he had an open weight.
But he has improved a lot
After
since.
Yeah.
We've really seen Pereira come on the journey.
That's what kind of said.
He started to take himself seriously, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because it's almost like he was just playing around in there. And it's great when you see a fight having
That
fun.
T kick is money.
But, you're working. So you go to work.
I felt like he was at the start of the last fight against Fialho. He was very playful at the beginning, but that was purely because both guys. It's a fight on short notice. Not much of a game plan. Just go out there, kind of have fun, sort of thing. But then he sort of he did home in a little bit when Fialho was coming in strong in the exchanges.
Oosh.
Oh, nice tag from
We're going at it
Ponzininbbio.
now.
That's it. See, one of the things I figured about this one is like, we're lagging a bit there.
Yeah.
I just lagged as well. Don't worry.
Okay,
Oh.
all over. Someone
Yeah,
tripped on the
feed.
cable at UFC. So basically, I feel like Ponzininbbio can get
Yeah,
hit
like it.
clean, and he can be composed and still come forward. He's got that heart for it. Pereira, he can get hit clean, but you slowly start to see him
Ooh,
unravel.
just like that.
Pereira will start to unravel, I think, in a way that his
I
defense
know what you
wouldn't be
mean.
as good.
If he gets hurt,
yeah.
I know what you
He's a
mean.
good fighter, but he just becomes less effective in certain bits, and
This is what Ponzininbbio needs to do, man.
yeah,
Get in his face.
just slowly unravel him.
Just like you said, when Ponzininbbio gets hurt, he's a dog. When
yeah.
Pereira gets hurt, you can see him sort of fade.
You start seeing weaknesses in his
Yeah.
holes in his guard in his game, and then you can start.
Yeah, well said, man. Go on.
Personally, I
Damo
think
said
so.
not to pick on Ash, but I've just been watching him, only him for 5 minutes, and the faces he makes. Both these men's Connors are.
Stiff jab.
Both these men's Connors are back.
corners.
Corner. I think it was meant to. Oh, I said
Need
corners.
new
right.
hairlines.
Need new hairlines. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my face is going to be quite weird because I'm looking up at the TV. So you carry on staring at me, mate. Yeah.
Lick your lips, Ash. Lick your lips.
That face, that stare. That's your dad's stare, that isn't
That's
it?
got me. That's pretty got me.
Yeah.
That's the IKEA
shoot
stare.
ya.
That's the IKEA one.
Oh, Pereira pouring it on now.
Yeah, look at the significant strike
Eyes
advantages.
watering now, Damo. What you done to me?
You see Ponzinibbio is trying to open up a little bit. But Pereira's still looking good.
This was always going to be the case. Ponzininbbio needs to realize that if it was ever going to be one, it was going to be late second and then third.
Good hook from
To be
Ponzinibbio.
fair, I reckon
Take down.
Ponzinibbio
Take
could get his
down.
third round.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be right. This is some good success that Ponzinibbio is having in this
Yeah,
round.
exactly.
But
I think Pereira could take this round, but
I think we're looking at a
Third round's
split
gonna be
decision, aren't we?
interesting.
We're looking at a split decision. I'm going to check the Fight Picks app again to see if it's fucking
yeah, it's still not working, is it?
Could be one for
terrible,
one.
man. I need to know where we are on the board. Literally no clue.
I have a terrible card.
Nope, still not done. Still not updated.
Damn it.
Oh, hopefully it will in the morning. Hopefully it's not a null and void event again.
Is that what? Oh, that's good. Oh, hopefully it is, mate, because I'm doing shit.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Hopefully it just don't update.
No, I need to climb my way into the top 10, you see.
Right, order.
Just don't give anyone points. Just give me my points. That's it. I'm top of the leaderboard, just let you know. So, you know what I mean?
Are you really?
Everyone is.
Alphabetical, innit?
Oh, yeah.
I might screenshot that and say I'm top of the leaderboard. I'll take that.
That's what Arsenal fans do. season after season.
Yeah, that's it. This is going to be an interesting third round, boys, because
we do it after
that
season.
second round was tight. So I can Ponzinibbio could pour it on here.
Free. We in free? It's free.
Yeah.
Nah, we're in round 5, mate.
Oh, yeah. How did that happen? Timer out already.
Here we go, baby. Round 3. And then we're off to the main event.
We're in.
Oh, I'm so fucking hungry. I can't believe you minced all me fucking yogurt.
Was that your yogurt?
Yeah.
Was that actually?
Yeah, I bought it the other day for me me desserts.
Joking.
I was gonna have myself
Oof,
a
big life
granola
for Pereira again.
pot, but all gone.
I
Did you throw it out?
No, I genuinely thought it was my yogurt from like a couple of weeks ago. I thought I better finish this because it's going to go out
Mate, it
soon.
was my fucking yogurt. What are you on about? I left it there.
I thought because I buy that yogurt all the time. Shit, I'm so sorry.
big head kick from
I
Pereira.
genuinely thought it was mine.
That's fine. Okay.
Because I didn't need to eat all of it. I thought I'm not going to eat for anything else, so I better just finish it. So I took
had it
one
one
out
day.
of it. I fired it for ages.
Let's welcome in, Miles.
Miles,
it's Miles. God, you were up early, son, or up late?
Yes.
Either way. It is 1:55 over here in the UK.
Oh, big right.
Good right hand by Pereira.
Pereira's got some precision
It's like these
in striking.
early.
Who's Miles fighting? Miles fighting
Oh, yeah,
side?
good point.
Oh, yeah, Miles, you need
Miles,
to
how
have
much
a
you
matchup. Yeah, what's your way?
It's like Pereira's having success in the early parts of these rounds, and then sort of Ponzinibbio takes over. Oh, good uppercut inside as Pereira. What if he goes to it
Big
again?
left hook.
We're swanging now, boys.
Ponzinibbio, we needed a KO, bro.
Damo says, fuck it, it was my yogurt, pricks.
He just wants me to buy him gifts. I'll get you a yogurt
This is going
as
to be
well,
an
bro.
interesting third round, as I said. It is
Damo's like,
getting
buy me
dicey now.
chocolates before you suck me off. Somebody suck me.
Oh, do you remember
That was
that?
coming.
Great show.
Hi, I'm Dave.
Mate, Ponzinibbio is taking over, man.
I don't know.
I don't know. No.
Pereira's got some great uppercuts.
He's landed some
And
good shots.
He's got an
some
answer.
strikes.
Pereira's got an answer for things. He has an answer still. And if it's what, so we said it was like 1-1, didn't we? Most likely going into
maybe.
the third.
Potentially.
It kind of looked like it.
It wasn't too much in that first round.
Oh, did he check that kick?
Don't
Yeah,
know,
I would say
actually.
so.
I don't think he did.
I'll say so.
The leg looked planted.
Oh, Ponzinibbio evaded that one nicely.
He threw everything into that, and he's look.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh, that teak kick, we need it.
Ponzinibbio.
Oh,
that one was
going
landed.
to work.
Ponzinibbio is a dog, man.
is.
Damien
Isn't
said, buy me chocolate. I mean, I need to stop bringing up race.
What did he say
Right,
last
side's fighting you
time?
now.
Fuck it, my yogurt. I mean, trying to run on me. I used to let it while ago,
Jab,
didn't I?
show his faces off.
Oof.
Oof. Oof. Great jabs from Pereira.
Oh, I get it. It's all about chocolate. It's all about race. Okay. Buy me chocolate. I need to stop bringing up race. I mean, I don't know. It could have been white chocolate. How'd you know?
Yeah.
How'd you know? Maybe.
Stiff jab from Ponzinibbio.
Can I get a cup of coffee, please? Black.
No, have some chocolate.
Can't you see I'm talking? White?
White. Can't you see we're talking? White.
Oh, Pereira pouring it on. Oh,
Ponzinibbio's in.
Ponzinibbio punched his mouthpiece out.
Yeah, oh, mate, swinging heavy. They're both just as
Oh,
dangerous.
great
to the body.
teep kick.
See, this is it. They're both just as dangerous as each other, but Pereira has more weapons. Look at the aggressiveness in them both. They're both there. They're both compass mentis. They're both
Oi.
throwing heavy and aggressively
Oh,
Does
the
that
leg
kick?
kick's so from Ponzinibbio.
and digging
Oh, triple jab.
deep.
Nasty, because look, now he's able to get inside and just land these strikes and combinations on Pereira.
Oh, good shove.
You know, Pereira's landing the harder strikes, but I don't know. Look at the faces.
Both doing well. Precision
Oh,
for Pereira. It's good. And look at the weapons he's got. He's got more variety. I
Oh,
mean,
there's that T kick. Let's go.
Ponzinibbio is someone who's really just got a
Oh,
good...
mate, this is fight of the night.
It is. Yeah, bro.
Oh, yes, go Pereira.
Pereira's trying to land a right hand over the top
Madness.
on Ponzinibbio.
The thing about Ponzinibbio is he's really just got his hands. He's got that leg kick that can deploy sometimes, but his best weapons are his 1-2.
Oh, I checked that one, I think.
And then you got like T kicks from Pereira. You got
Oh,
spinning
wow.
stuff from
Oh.
Pereira.
I really think Ponzinibbio could take this, you know.
way.
Ponzinibbio's slipping well
No
as
way.
well.
This is Pereira's, bro.
I think, yeah.
He's looking good.
As the most effective, yeah, you probably say it is Pereira.
Oh, jabbing each other's faces off, man.
Mate, Pereira's
I feel that
good.
Ponzinibbio's probably landed more strikes.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good right from Pereira.
This is all Pereira. You see?
Ponzinibbio's slipping.
He's there. He's good.
Oh, this
Number
is
2, but none effective.
Well, if I go on the UFC app, actually, it will tell me the strikes.
What, live? Whoa! Oh, this is good for Ponzinibbio. It's good in the very
Ponzinibbio
front.
coming
It's
on.
only 10 seconds, maybe a little. Oh!
That was a slip. That was a slip.
It was
Come
a
on.
bit, yeah. But Pereira is there.
Wow, what a fight, man.
Pereira brings fire. So, yeah.
That's not right, I think.
I think the UFC want to push Pereira. Why would you not? A guy like this who just fights like that.
Dog, man. Absolute
Yeah.
dog. Damo says, we all know milk chocolate is the best. Ask everyone. White girl is in London. Every white girl in London. Michael Cully has it 2-1 Pereira. Fight of the night, subs Philippe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure.
I don't know, man.
It's going to be a tough decision.
I can tell you a few Damo that would disagree with you.
I think it's Ponzi.
But I like orange.
Not Ponzi. Pereira.
Terry's chocolate orange.
I like mint.
Spicy. Fight of the night. Yeah, agreed. 100%. 100%.
Sticking around on the cables.
Kicking around.
Look, you're fucking leaving your clobber feet on the fucking thing. The light's just like dimmed a little bit.
That's my right foot.
Max says, I honestly think Pons might have that 2-1. So Max is going the other way. Or am I being... I don't know, man.
You never know.
Because
The second round was close. That takedown could have paid dividends.
Yeah.
In the second round, I mean.
I'll give the first to Pereira.
Yep, first
Second
Pereira.
one,
He's always,
very big toss-up. Third one...
I think
Oh,
Pereira,
man, both of them went out.
Pereira was bringing it, walking forwards constantly. And I think if the UFC is looking at these two people, you got someone upcoming, you got someone on their way out. You give it to the new guy.
Bob's in the house. He says the judges may give it 2-1
I
Ponzi.
hope so. I hope so.
Bob, welcome in. If you haven't done so already, hit a like on the video. And if you join us for the very first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well.
Bob, I missed you,
This is
bro.
the place to be.
Good to see you.
Look at these strikes. Man, Ponzinibbio in that third round.
Yeah, man.
Head strikes. That's head strikes alone. But look, you know, he landed a lot to the legs.
Michael Cully there.
Judges may suck cocks, says Michael.
In response to what Bob said about
judges may have short memories. Wait, in the rounds more sometimes. Here we go. Split. It's going to be split. There you
I'm
go.
covering you because you're ahead of me.
All right. Ooh. Ooh.
Covering you. I'm sorry. I have to cover you.
Michelle!
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
That's 15 points in the book for me again.
And me.
Decision win it
Boys,
was.
you
Lovely
are
stuff.
Smashing it.
But these fucking scores need updating, man.
I'll be happy if they
To be
didn't.
fair, I've got two in a row, two picks in a row, 15 points.
Yeah.
But I still don't
Fair
want the
play.
points.
You still don't want the points.
No, I don't want it to update.
All right, it needs to update, man. We gotta know. We gotta know. Max says, I think end of round waiting will help Pons. Yeah, like I said, I think Pereira sort of started out these rounds very well, landed some very good, significant strikes, but then Ponzinibbio started to kind of come...
Ponzinibbio only loses to like great people, man. And if he does lose, he either just gets knocked out because he's going for it, or he loses close split decisions.
Yeah, man, you're right. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Very, very true. You know, yeah,
It's
Jeff
mad
Neal.
close. And
close
I
as
said
well.
something about Pereira, and halfway through this fight, you can see there's attributes to this guy. I just think he deserves to be ranked already. And he will be in no time, I'm sure. Oh.
Yeah, have we got rankings for this, Mr. Brown?
This one we do, yes.
Where the fuck's my mouse gone? I can't see it. There we go. As I get the rankings up for the welterweight division. Who's he going to call out? I don't know who he's going to call out.
Anthony.
Huh? Oh. Shoutouts. Yeah.
By Li Jing Liang.
He is currently booked against Muslim Salikov, so maybe he could get the winner of that.
1 second, not ready for it yet.
Yeah.
Or Jeff Neal. Or Jeff Neal's
Get
got...
into his rankings.
Oh, no, Jeff Neal's fighting for SANTIAGO.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
can see
So
that.
as you're about to see the rankings now on your screen, so you can join in the conversation. To be honest, I like the winner of Li Jingliang and Muslim Solikov, or the winner of Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Neil Magny.
Yeah, that's good one, that one.
To be honest, I think they're probably his most likely options, with those fights being very soon. Let's just have a look to see when these are happening. So 25th of June is Shavkat's next performance against Magny. 16th of July, Muslim Solikov and Li Jingliang. So
I don't like either of them. I don't.
Why? What, for him? For him personally?
Yeah, I don't like either of them. Here's the reason why.
Stylistically, they're not great fights, but look,
They're tough stylistically. They are. I don't like Shavkat.
top 15 now, bro.
But also, he's an exciting fighter. The UFC like him. I think you need to push him. I think he needs to go higher up the board. And he's got a 5-fight win streak, bear in mind. He shouldn't be fighting the very bottom end
who do you
of
think
the...
he should fight then?
I think he needs to come in at Neil Magny's level at the top at 10, or he needs to be going against Jeff Neal.
Well, Shavkat's fighting Neil Magny. Jeff Neal is fighting Vincente Luque. That's a little bit later on.
Yeah.
Some time away for that.
Yeah.
Because that's in August.
But I would prefer either of those two. Jeff Neal,
Right.
maybe.
Jeff Neal's not exactly the most exciting of fighters.
No, he's not. But I feel like it could be a win. It could be a nice fighting stylistically for someone like Pereira.
I mean, it's a great win for Shavkat Rakhmonov, and you can clearly see that the UFC are trying to get this guy to jump the rankings
on a
quite a bit. That's the
15 win
reason why
streak.
he is in a 15-fight win streak, and he's dominating.
insanely well.
He's dominating wins, which
Who's
makes
that?
sense for Shavkat Rakhmonov, which is
Absolutely.
why he's getting Neil Magny.
So so don't let him meet with an exciting prospect like Pereira outside the top 10. Let him meet when they get closer to the top 5.
Not necessarily, because on the other hand, you got Shavkat Rakhmonov, who's had 4 or 5 fights in the UFC so far. No, not even that. 3. Right, so he's only had 3. He's made a big jump, which is fair enough because he's undefeated, which makes sense.
He's 15. Oh, so he's going to Neil Magny.
In the rankings. From having 3 fights in the UFC, he's 15th in the rankings.
Yeah.
That's a big jump. So, my point, against someone like Michel Pereira, who's been around for quite some time, he's had a few fights in the UFC.
But he's not ranked.
He's not ranked, but he will be after this. So, they're going to be in similar sort of area of the rankings.
I think
and that's how the UFC normally pair people up.
I reckon they should both do a fight first, and when it gets hype and it gets built, then they should make them meet, because they're both exciting fighters. They really are. True. And at the same time, I feel like they should meet probably.
I think that'd be a great fight.
Yeah, I think so. It was great, but
so
you'd have Shavkat all over.
Yeah, he's got Neil Magny anyway.
All over it.
Yeah.
Rakhmonov, if he wins.
It's either that or, he fights someone like Michael Chiesa.
That'd be decent.
You just never know.
But I
reckon Chiesa would sub him.
I want to see him. I want to see him up there, sort of around the top 10 in his next bout, just because
He's not going to get top 10 in his next bout, Si.
he needs to match up with someone who's in and around the area.
He's gonna.
Shavkat's got Neil, who's sitting in at 10.
Yeah, because no one's got a fight for Neil. No one can pair up for
when's the last time Sean Brady fought? It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah, but no one wants to fight him though, because he just wrestles with
Let's
people.
match it up.
No, because Sean Brady's gonna be wanting to fight up.
But he's coming off a win. Okay.
Yeah, he's also undefeated, 15-0.
Well, then I guess it would be okay. Yeah, well, Kiesa's what, 11? Yeah, Magny's 10. So look, that's in and around 10. Let's have whatever of those.
For Pereira, I don't think it makes sense. For someone like Pereira,
someone
who
like
hasn't had the
Chiesa
greatest of wins.
That'll be interesting. Let's be honest. It'll be interesting to see someone who's got the takedown ability like Chiesa versus Pereira. That'd be a very good test.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
that's worthwhile.
What's next for Ponzinibbio then, just quickly before we wrap this up then?
To mention that, he's got
to be honest,
he's got to show his worth, and he's got to fight to stay in the top 15.
I can't think of any people outside the top 15 welterweights.
He's got to fight to stay in top 15. So he needs, I think, a matchup towards someone either coming into top 15, or he's got to fight someone who's on their way out. So that could be if Li Jingliang comes across another loss, then they'll be fighting to stay in the top 15.
Already calling it. I know he's got a fight booked, right? He loves to stay active, but Andre Fialho versus Ponzinibbio, make it happen. down the line, absolute banger.
It would be, but Andre
Yeah,
Fiallo's
'cause
coming off
he's fighting soon as well.
Yeah, but he's ready. Yeah, he's fighting already, and he's
2-fight win streak, and he's scheduled to fight. He loves to stay active.
he
does,
Like,
yeah. Dana White loves
he's
it as
literally
well.
won like
Jake
4 of
Matthews
his
is
last
fighting.
5. He's doing really well.
It's a tough fight though. Jack Matthews is a dog, man.
He is.
He's coming off a win as well. Like this guy should be fighting up.
Who?
Fiallo.
Yeah.
He's coming off of a win.
Yeah.
Ponzinibbio is coming off a loss.
Yeah, and Ponzinibbio is ranked. So Fiallo will be fighting up.
Where's his next fight now?
Oh, God.
Who's it?
babe.
Who's it with?
Jake Matthews.
And he's ranked, no?
No, he's not ranked.
Okay. All right.
So,
No, we'll see.
fucking hell.
No, we'll see.
Oh, so I might as well smash my head against the wall.
I'll do it for you if you like.
Fucking hell. Right, let's catch up with these. Oh, blimey.
Oh, yes, opinions.
Max says, close one, fair play, excited to see what's next for Pereira. Michael Kelly says, Pereira needs to tidy it up a bit while climbing the rankings. That's a very good point.
Yeah,
Bob says, yep, I had Michelle winning, but that was disgusting judging, giving 30-27 in my opinion. Yeah. He also says there always seem to be one judge that scores like they were sleeping through the fight.
You know what I mean?
Michael Kelly says, feed him to the Kazakhstan monster. So he's going to Shavkat in his opinion. Max says, Pereira is just such a fast twitch athlete who needs to get finishes early against elite of the elite. I don't think he breaks top 5 ever, but he is entertaining. So, yep, fair point. Michael Kelly says Brady will beat him up. Yeah. Brady's a horrible fight. Chase says, what's good, boys? Yes, Chase Bishop,
Chase.
back in the house. How you doing, my man? How's it doing?
On board?
Good to
Welcome
see
in.
you as always. Hope you've been finding the fights well so far, and you're not been too busy. Damo says, "What you guys think of UFC 277?" I'm meh about it.
Who we got? Is this the
I'd have a
leaked?
look.
Or is this the confirmed?
It's Nunes, the rematch between Nunes and Pena. Then it's Kai France versus Morono. I think it's that one.
Yeah, have they still got to make some fights on it?
Yeah, I
actually,
think so, yeah.
I mean, it's some way off. It's
I
end
think
of
it's
July.
Rockhold and Costa.
I think we're still waiting for a headline on that one, to be honest, buddy. I think the Usman versus Leah Edwards fight was slated for around that, but we're not too sure about what's happening with Usman.
Right,
at the
let's get
moment.
into this one.
Yeah,
'cause
go on,
they're
get into
coming
it.
out now.
Yeah, go on.
And then we'll get into more chats in a second. Jump on to Vieira then, who has a pro record of 12 wins and 2 losses with 2 KOs and 4 submissions, has 3 first-round finishes, has a UFC record of 6 wins and 2 losses, and has just beaten the former champion in Miesha Tate and made a UFC debut back in 2016, and has also beaten 2 veterans of the game, McMahon and Kat Zingano.
Yes.
Yeah,
Now,
good
fighting
ones, solid ones.
style, orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and judo. Now, she's flat-footed approach, she tends to plod forwards, looking to find a home for that right hand. The hands are very explosive for the division. She's actually very patient when creating the opportunity to land, but when she goes, and at devastating ferocity as well. She's a well-rounded fighter and submission artist. Her takedowns come from the outside trip most often. And when her opponent actually gets too close, she also threatens off of she's quite threatening off of her back. You know, she'll actually throw her legs up, and those arm bars and triangles are just one of the key things they need to be looking out for. So yeah, she's dangerous in many departments, standing up and on the back, on the ground.
Yeah, nice. Jump on to Holly Holm then, who has a pro record of 14 wins and 5 losses with 8 KOs. Has a UFC record of 7 wins and 5 losses. He's currently on a 2-fight win streak. The former Bantamweight champion made a UFC debut back in 2015. Has also fought in Bellator and has a boxing record of 33 wins and 2 losses.
Holly for Bellator back in the day, really? I never knew that.
Mate. Have a look.
Oh wow! I was wondering who's going to be against.
I think I forgot last time I saw Vieira walked into the octagon.
Yeah, she did.
She prayed before she walked in, didn't she? And I literally immediately wanted to change my pick.
You
Was that the same? It
Immediately
was
wanted
fair,
to
wasn't it?
suck her off. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that
No,
card?
fine.
Yeah, Damo's on about. Yeah, it is Pena Nunes rematch. Morono and Kai France. Luke Rockhold versus Costa. Dan Lewis versus that.
So they even put it on the screen. Wow.
It's a great card. What are you on about?
Yeah. I don't think that's going to be the main
Yeah,
event.
this was it. And then I changed my pick. I think I like her for this one.
Well, who did you pick originally?
I went with Holm, but I want to change now to Vieira. I do.
You can't, mate, right?
Well, last time, yeah, I know, but this is the thing. If I could like pick last minute, this is the sort of thing that would just make me just
This
switch.
is why you don't pick last minute because.
I won last year when I picked
But
last
anyway,
minute.
expectations wise for home. Sorry, no,
That's you,
fighting
JK.
style for home. Sorry.
Yes, for fighting style though for Holly Holm. She's a southpaw fighter, kickboxing style, blue belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. She stays light on her feet, constantly moving. Puts her turning side kick to good use when her opponent steps into range. She'll attack the body and the lead leg with it, keeping them where she wants them to be. She's capable of countering with straight punches in bunches, rounded off with a kick or a tackle. Constantly looking to set up that left high kick of hers, which has been successful against the likes of Ronda Rousey, Betch Kohea, which was a beautiful one against Betch Kohea, you know, the way that she kind of lined her up with it. The one against Ronda Rousey was on the way up from the ground, and she's not someone to hunt for the finish. She'll make sure she's scoring rounds and only look to finish fights if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
Skillful individual, gatekeeper, top 5. Top 2.
Yes.
But what can we expect for Ketlen Vieira?
So for Vera, I think she's actually going to want to plod forwards, be patient, and just seek the opportunities to land her power strikes. It would be best for Vera to force Holly into the clinch and actually use her outside trip to get the fight to the ground, I think. Where I'd actually expect her to actually go to work down there. She'll probably have the advantage in most cases. She'll have the strength advantage as well, bearing in mind. But it could be too much for Holly in some areas.
Yeah.
If she makes Holly miss with her strikes or like with that side kick, then she may actually be able to create the opportunity to grab hold of her.
Yes, absolutely.
And then she can initiate the takedown from that position. But yeah, it's going to be quite interesting, I think, just to see. I mean, Holly has only ever lost to like most of the most worthy fighters in the UFC. So she is actually the most credible gatekeeper in her division. Like any name that she's lost to has been someone and up there. So if Vera does get this done, then expect to see some good things from her to come.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
yeah.
you know, Vieira winning at the start of the show, Vieira winning does more for the bantamweight division.
Yeah.
Really. You know, we got a new contender. Regardless
Legitimate contender.
of who wins in the rematch between Pena and Nunes. Whereas if Nunes wins, then it's sort of like, do you really do Holm versus Nunes again?
No.
You know, it would be the only option, I guess.
Not for me.
No, but
You can't keep doing things like that.
no. As for expectations for Holly Holm, who's just made her walk into the octagon, I think she needs to stay on the outside, let Vieira come to her, peel off at an angle, and then let Vieira walk onto her power side, you know, and that's left side 100%. Of hers. Use that side kick to prevent Vieira from getting too close and find those opportunities to explode forward with her combinations. She did take to the ground in her last fight, but I'm not sure if she wants to do that this time around. Her energies will have to be her entries will have to be perfectly timed because she won't want to get reversed against someone like Vera. You know, she just want to wind up on bottom. That's for sure.
True.
Because it'd be difficult, I think, to get off. A few chats in.
Just a quick one. Does Holly Holm look like she just, you know, when you're the person to go to the toilet and just sort of pacing up and down?
All the time. She's raring to go. Damo says, while you guys were talking, so we read that right out. She says, I'm iffy about Moreno versus Kai. Moreno is literally overrated. Ooh. Every time he lands, the arena goes nuts. In my opinion, it's 2-1 Figgy. Ooh. Dylan's in the house.
Yeah.
Dylan, where have you been, my man. He says, yo.
What went on, my man?
Yo, mates, been busy with some stuff and went out to celebrate Mbappe's renewal tonight. Just thought I'd drop by and say what's up before I hit the sack. My man, hope you've had a top evening. Thanks for popping in and saying
did you
hello.
see Real Madrid are filing a complaint? What's that all about?
Because basically PSG have just decided that they're going to grant Mbappe stakes in the... or shares in PSG, I think.
Oh, is that why they want to keep him, so they can do that?
Yeah. Mate, Mbappe was... Last season, he wanted to go to Madrid. And literally, PSG have just thrown absolutely everything at him.
Everything.
To get him to stay, and it's worked. So, yeah, money's everything. Damo says, if Holm loses, she should call it a day. She's 40. True. Yeah, to be honest, but here's the problem. She needs to fight out her contract.
Yeah, she said on MMA Hour, I think she got 2 left.
Yeah, 2 left. Okay, I think she fights out her contract and then she goes to boxing, back to boxing.
Yeah.
She wants to fight Kate Taylor.
She does. She even says she wouldn't mind that fight. And I think, it would kind of make sense at this point of her career, though, if you're not going to get anywhere in MMA.
Like, you look at other fighters that are like, people say that because of their age, they should stop fighting. One good example, JDS looked quality at Eagle FC, but his shoulder popped out and just look at his shoulder.
Yeah, but who was he fighting?
Like, he was looking great. Huh?
Who was he fighting?
DaCosta.
Who's that?
I don't know.
He's not a name. Exactly. I know. You know, I mean, for JDS, it was like, it's the wages.
He's still looking great, though.
Yeah, he's still looking great. But like I think Tay was saying in our group chat, for the UFC, it was like they're paying big wages for someone who's just going to get beat all the time.
Can I say this just now? Vieira wins this one.
I've had feelings that she might get a TKO.
She will.
I've had feelings.
Do the timer?
But like I said before, I've gone for Holly Holm because it's the most logical decision, most logical decision for her to take the decision.
Yeah, I played it safe. I got for home.
Yeah.
I went safe as well. However, I did forget about Vieira.
You know,
She will win it.
Holly's energy is just going to be off the chute. So far, it's very sort of tentative. You know, I think Holly will get moving soon.
I thought the explosive
power.
The reason I went with Holm, the explosive sort of combination she's got, I feel will be a problem for Vieira. She will maybe miss on the first 2, but she'll be able to land on the later 3, 4, and 5 that follow after it. She's going to round up with like a kick and just repeat throughout the fight. And the judge is going to look good on her for it. That's what I thought.
She's going to outstrike.
However, why I like Vieira for it, first of all, yes, she prayed before she went in the octagon. Secondly, she's going to be able to do this.
She's strong. She's powerful.
Holm will strike. And, you know, as you mentioned the expectation points, she tends to round off her strike with either a kick or a tackle. That tackle won't do her any good. She'll get in these altercations with Vieira. Vieira will be able to dominate her in it. Although Holm's just done good here to switch it on it.
Yeah.
But Vieira will probably use these tackles.
Yeah, you're very right, Damo. It is the Castro, my bad.
Yeah,
there we go.
Damien made a good point.
I'm just saying, he did look good, though. If you've not watched it, he was looking good.
Yeah, Damien goes, Ash said De Costa, you mean De Castro, proves JK's point. Damon also thinks that Kate Taylor would fuck Holly Holm up. Okay. Israel Ferrer says, I was on lunch. What did I miss? You missed fight of the night in Michel Pereira versus Ponzinibbio. Michel Pereira took the win there by unanimous decision. And then we're into the main event.
Like split, wasn't it?
Split. Yeah, sorry. Split decision, not unanimous decision. Looks like Holly's trying to wear on...
this is... the tide has turned in this position. I thought
takes away the power, I guess.
Do this, it'd be.
See, that's the thing. Ketlen Vieira's got good judo.
She's got the power.
For those trips.
Yeah, Holly's here. She's going to be active. She's going to land some strikes, but Ketlen's just going to buy her time and then throw something. And she can literally fling home.
On the break.
She can fling home, and she will do.
That's true.
Look at
the reason I went home is because I think if it gets into the latter rounds, I think Vieira will slow down, and I think Holm will capitalise on
that's a good
slow
point.
she gets.
Yeah. That's very true. Of course, it's 5 rounds. I do forget that.
Across 5 rounds, exactly.
That's another dynamic.
Long fight for Ketlen. I mean, I know she went 5 rounds against Miesha Tate, but
that's a
bit of a slower fight. You know, perhaps Holly's going to want to put her pace on Ketlen.
Pretty sure nothing happened in that fight.
It was very tentative, yeah.
No one threw anything.
But, you know, Ketlen
No,
Kept her 5
Vera
rounds.
was pouring it on against Tate, to be honest.
She
Not
had a
pouring it
good
on,
joke.
but landing big shots.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember
see
watching
Tate's
that
face
fight
after
and
it?
I just felt like I just skipped much of it because not a lot was happening in the round.
Damon said, I miss Fight Island fight nights with no fans. Really? I don't know. A lot of coaches.
I missed the
felt
hype around it, yeah.
Yeah, I missed the hype around it. A lot of the coaches felt that the fighters weren't performing to their best in Abu Dhabi because of the climate and just adjusting to times and things.
Also, just lack of audience as well.
Yeah.
Some people perform differently to that.
Yeah. But I think the UFC are probably, they want to go back there for sure. I mean, they are, aren't they? They're bringing pay-per-view there in October.
Very interesting how now Holm has dropped down for the single leg.
Oh, the single legs. Oh, the single legs.
I was
Put your
very
leg
curious
up.
to see what's going to happen here.
Put your leg up, then you're going down.
Drop to the floor. Now you want more.
Ketlen Vieira is going to get the tap. Oh, boy. We've gone from booking our fights in the chat to just making up
You should be the leg up in the air.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Justin, Damon, to be fair, good points here. Israel Ferrer said fight IQ rating for this one.
Oh, let's have a look into that. Fight IQ
Yeah, the
rating.
fight-
I've got to go Holly home with the experience.
Yeah, that's the
IQ
thing.
right there.
This is what I'm saying as well. Like,
Bam!
I don't know. Good.
There's a takedown from Vera.
Who's gonna win the position? Who's gonna win the
well
position?
done, Holm.
All he's
Well
there
done.
was
Well done.
strength. Damon said Justin had the best performance with no fans, also his worst. Yeah, true. Yeah, that
that?
Tony Ferguson one was beautiful.
We check that around for you boys. Home.
Yeah, home, yeah.
Holly home just pure control, but I mean, not much happened.
Interesting, that. Vera,
But
I like
it's a good game plan to wear and tear on someone like Vera.
Yeah. Yeah,
All
maybe
day,
Holmes
Winston,
just
all
gonna light her up on the feet a little bit later on.
Maybe that's it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Keep
too
get that
fussed about
movement going.
Vera's limited movement here because
What
she
did you
needs
say
to-
for this decision, JK?
Huh?
Did you say
Home.
decision?
He said home, yeah.
Yeah. Home decision.
What did you say decision as well?
Yeah, both co-main and main event decision.
I actually said second round KO.
2.
Home.
Oh, fucking hell.
How do you feel
all
now?
right?
How do you feel?
Are you all right?
How do I feel?
you confident?
Mate, you'll be laughing your words if Home head kicks her face off in a minute.
I would
Imagine.
do, but then what would you be laughing at?
I mean,
Well, I wouldn't be laughing.
This
'cause I
is
took a
coming from
gamble
the
on second
guy who
round
hasn't
KO.
got a pickle all night.
I got the last two right. What are you on about?
This
All right, I'll
would
give
be
you credit.
interesting if you're right, but I mean, I'm
Mate.
I know I'm wrong anyway.
It
I'm
depends
laughing,
if
but
you
I've
don't
gone
think
decision
that-
for
That Vieira's striking is at all that great. Because you think,
No, I
well,
think she's slow.
I know she's true. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. Because when you look at like the likes of, she went decision against Aldana. She went decision against Pennington. Two very good strikers. Aldana basically followed her for the whole fight. Didn't do anything.
literally we're orbiting each other.
Yeah. And Holly still didn't land that head kick on her. She beat Megan Anderson, which was
Whee.
good. Decision. But then
Now Vera's going to head kick
it's
her
tall as
face off.
fuck. But yeah.
Some aggressiveness from Vera here. She's got a height, post in her hand. Holly likes to usually control the lead hand. So she'll post with her right hand, so make sure she controls it. But Vera's, I have her playing her at the same game, but she's, great hands for Vera. Now, does Vera want to clinch up, given that Holm had that whole first round in the clinch?
I know.
Oh, nice kick.
Yeah, I think she needs to beat the legs more. Does Vieira? You know, they're both exchanging leg kicks. Damon says, I remember UFC 247. That was a sick night. First UFC back, first proper one with no fans. Weird event, but great one. Yeah. Did have a weird vibe to it, to be fair. Great night for fights for sure. Israel Ferrer says, Chase Hooper, Sanhagen, O'Malley, question mark. For championship contender. I mean, Sanhagen's been up there for ages. He's fought for interim belts.
I think someone like Chase Hooper could be grinded out because he had a tough fight earlier on.
Ooh, good takedown from
Ooh, what a
Vera.
trip!
Yeah, decent.
This is
He had a tough fight earlier
Yeah,
when
easily
he fought,
Sanhagen.
but He did TKO his opponent, but it was a tough fight.
The thing is
for
with
him.
Hooper is he's very young. He's still got some growth to go.
He does have a lot more learning to go. To do.
Yeah, learning and just probably build wise. I think he's
Congrats
going to
on
fill
the
out a
win
little
today.
bit. So
He still gives that sort of like getting bullied in school vibe to his
Good
bouts.
shots from Vera here.
Yeah.
You always want to cheer him on because he's like the nerdy kid who sort of like beats up the bully, and it's like, yeah, go on, son. But yeah,
Holly's doing a
he's got
good
lot of
job getting
growth
back to
do.
her feet. Vieira trying to control the wrist. She wants to try and get Holly down again. Go for a trip.
Did try and circle out.
But yeah,
Holly's
going to
fantastic. You sure she hasn't got any
battle out of these
Brazilian in her?
positions.
Damn.
I mean, you know, when you train at Greg Jackson's, I'm pretty sure you're just trained to get up all the time. So she can utilize her strengths on the feet.
Just so well.
Ooh, man.
How does a 40-year-old
Question mark quick.
do in the latter rounds? Should probably ask.
I don't think she's still got great
Should
cardio
show.
at 40.
Oh, no way did she get this takedown against Vieira.
There's not much.
It's coming. You're on one leg.
Drive on it, is
It's
it?
one leg, though.
No.
It's one leg. It should have been done. That
Not
should
much
have
drive. Not
that
going to
should
down.
have been
Yeah,
done.
chance.
take the net.
Fence is there now, but that should have been done.
Ooh, guillotine's
She
there.
just want to get one back on her, I think. But that's the thing with Holly. She's just always going to try and get one back.
Just giving up on that guillotine.
Damo says Corey beat TJ. TJ was
Stuff that.
gifted. Hooper's
Oh.
older than me.
Oh,
Whoa,
no.
understand.
whoa.
Oh, it's under the neck.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit!
Submission!
Jessica
Oh, no.
Andrade.
Oh,
she let
no.
go. Wow!
That was so close.
Holly
that was
went
so
so
close, man.
purple then.
She did.
He was panicking. She nearly
Back at it.
She nearly tapped. I saw a tap, guys. I saw a tap.
I felt a tap.
I felt a
My
tap.
head's popped. Look, she's bleeding from every angle of her face because it popped.
She pushed all the blood out.
Oh.
Oh.
That literally was the face, like you said. Lemos. Oh.
Exactly.
All right, just Holly Holm control against the cage again.
Such
but
good control.
Could you argue that perhaps Vera might have stolen the round, given that she got the
Nearly had it.
takedown? She potentially could have submitted Holly in that
Too
brief
soon
period
to
there.
tell. See what happens in the next 30 seconds. But I think if Holly holds this, then she can get a
I
second
know,
one
but
in the
then is
bag.
she being effective enough in the striking?
I know, but ref,
You know?
looking at it, she looks better throughout. She
Oof.
looks better.
But then that's
She's
what the argument about judging. We can't.
I know.
We want to change the judging. Really, we can't be having people just control people and not doing anything effectively.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. But the changing hasn't happened yet. And the truth is, when you're looking at the narrative of this fight, she was in trouble. She come back from it.
Yeah, she was in trouble.
That makes her look good.
Yeah, but then you know it's scored based on effective striking, effective grappling, and so far you look at those aspects. The effectiveness has come from Vieira putting her in that tough position,
It's true.
and scoring.
Big deep
takedown.
breath from home now, like
if Pereira had that position in the last 20 seconds of the fight and it ended like shortly after she lost it, I think it would have gone
crazy.
for
That was
Vieira.
deep though.
However, just to see Holly come back from that position and end it the way she did, judges can pretty much erase the efforts, I think.
Damien says she's the first woman to get beat up by John Jones. Won't be the last. Oh, oof! Look at how she wraps that
That
up.
was tight as well.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
So
She's like,
tight.
shit.
Oh, she grabbed the fence. How did she turn? How did she turn? Oh, she sort of like her shoulder.
Mate,
shrugged
she
her
went to
shoulder in.
tap then.
Yeah, she did. So close. I felt a tap.
But look,
That pace
Holly's
up,
Holly's staying composed in there. Let's see what third round has to bring.
She needs to go to the toilet. Someone let her out. I've done the same walk.
That's what you're like when you wait a week to poo.
Kid you not. I literally, when I was watching the Maverick, I literally held my wee for like the whole half of the movie because I didn't want to get up. And at the end, the queue for the toilet was massive. So I literally was like pacing up and down the corridor, like trying to go
Leg kick.
desperately. So I know that I know that walk. I know I did the exact same thing 2 days ago.
Ooh, exchanging the leg
Nice leg
kicks.
kick.
So far, Vieira's
I'm
kicks
trying to
are
get one
like a
back.
lot more menacing.
Do indeed.
Oh, there's that punches and bunches you talked about earlier. Do you know initially?
Ooh,
Yep, here we go. Holly initiating a tackle, going in for either a clinch or shooting for the hips.
Let's not call it a tackle.
But the thing is, it's
A tackle. What, 2-foot challenge? Yeah? Get the ball, yeah?
no. I would call it a tackle because it's like
Takedown.
yeah, but this isn't a takedown, is it?
It's a takedown.
This is not a takedown.
Double leg takedown.
This right here is not a takedown.
That's not called a tackle either. This is called bloody ground control against the fence.
I know.
Tackle.
But when you're talking about either or and not the same one, you use the word tackle. So she's tackled either for a takedown or she's tackled to get into the clinch. Was the point? But she's not done either or.
Pushed her up against the
she's
fence.
pushed her.
No, in this one.
Pushing
But what she
exchanges.
tends to do in her fighting ability is that she will strike with combinations. She'll punch and bunches.
You should tackle her, mate. She's going for a 2-foot
And then
tackle,
she'll either round it off with a kick, or it'll be either or engage a clinch or go for the takedown.
Yeah, engaging the kick.
God, I love that.
Tackle.
It's around a tackle.
Tackle.
Oh,
In
got
either of
me.
those ways. But we didn't have enough lines to say takedown
about-
or go for the clinch.
No, it's
So this is
exactly
where
how
we're-
everyone else says it.
Yeah, no, but we just didn't have enough lines on the paper to
We
say
do have
that.
lines on paper. There's plenty of lines.
Handball,
We
surely.
ran out of space. So, but yeah, to tackle for either or of these ones. And look, I just didn't think Holly would be the one to do it. I thought that Vieira would capitalize on that.
Yeah, it's true. I thought that as well. But like you said, Holm has been mixing in their takedowns in the last couple of fights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's called bum rush, says Israel Ferreira. So there you go.
Bum rush.
Yeah, there you go. That's the term
Going
for it.
for
What's that, mate?
the bum rush.
Yeah.
That range there, Holm. All 3 punches missed.
Whoosh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
Out of
little
range.
onslaught.
Small, but we'll see. Side kick once again, null avoid, not very
Not
effective.
seen
It's
any
spinning artillery.
big shots from Vera so far.
No, I thought it'd be powerful.
And mate, I'm kind of glad because she's only going to get slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Holly had close fights against the likes of Chris Cyborg and things like that, which I'm sure Holly was probably more active in those. But, you know, Chris Cyborg landed damage on Holly.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Good knee.
what Ketlen needs to do, but we're up against the
This is
cage
what I
again.
mean. This is what I'm saying. If Holly can get out this round, obviously, if she doesn't get a finish, either sub or PKO, I think Vieira's just only going to get slower.
Yeah,
Not to say she's dangerous, not to say she's not dangerous. Of course she is. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's a good strategy from Holly for sure.
such a strategy.
I didn't expect it to be like this way. Like when you was expectation-wise for home, I was expecting to be circle round, leg kicks,
Yeah.
and use that.
We didn't want her
you
in
said
these
them little
positions.
onslaught of punches.
Vieira needs to get on the ground but be on top. I want to see that dynamic play out. I think that could be drastically different fight if she does that.
Yeah, but you know, she got down for a brief period. Holly done a really good job of getting back to the feet.
did. Very well,
She,
yeah.
she wasn't.
Been in dangerous situations twice now. And made which was obviously when she was on her back, made her way to her feet,
defense,
and
didn't
then
she?
with that submission as well, done really well.
Short punches inside.
active. Holm is
Holly.
active.
Box, dirty box.
$30. $30. Don't go.
Oosh.
I can't remember what it's called. Don't forget Jesus. Don't forget.
Who's that? Who's that?
That's what Vera was saying, Si.
Vieira.
Just to wind you up.
Yo,
who is
Romero.
it? Romero. Of course, yeah.
See you soon, boy.
Soldier of God.
Love you.
I love you, Michael.
So active, Holm is.
Yeah, man. She
Yes,
looks very-
What is it? He said?
Big right hand.
Oh.
Vera. Oh, Holly just reaching for takedowns out of desperation. But the thing is, look, she's got some. Vera's still got some power
big
behind her,
elbow.
man.
Holmes don't like that. Holmes don't like that power.
Short right hand inside
big
of
right.
Vera. It's a good success.
Break again. Break and go again. Break and go again.
Yeah, look at that from home. That was great IQ, circling round
Yeah.
the back there.
She doesn't want to feel that power, but Vera just needs to break and give her that power.
End of round 3.
Holm got wobbled.
Vera looked well, very good towards the end there.
I'll give it.
Yeah.
I'll give it
Not
again. I'll give it again to Holm though.
Oh, I guess I'm adding up my own fucking fight pick scores.
You said decision for Holm.
Yeah. I've got a couple of 15-pointers in there, but
I mean, this is gonna be one of the best events you've had so far, isn't it?
I don't know. My UFC London was solid.
This would be your best event since London, though.
I don't know.
The scores have done it again. This would be one of my worst events since London.
Damo says, the people pay to UFC fight. Not this. Not this. Don't forget Jesus.
That's class. Class.
No this, no this.
Go.
Sound like you got like a smoking.
Go. Do anything you ever want.
Yes, sir. Has everyone ever told you that
You
you
have
great
hands
accents?
like me.
Anyone ever told you how good you are at accents?
I'm just fucking, mate. I'm solid, mate. I'm
Big Russian
not
Yes,
not
I was
impressed by your performance.
Jealous of that. Just jealous. We're on it. Cheers, bro.
Yep.
Oh, Holm controlling there. Vera's got a bang.
Can't leave your guard down when you go for them kicks. Like,
Depends if she's.
I'm sorry, chin up. Sorry.
It's hard though because once you got those kicks at that sort of range, no one can be close enough to land.
Good left hook from Ketlen.
Ooh, that was like a slap.
Damien says, anything is possible if you think of it. Go.
Yeah,
well, you want to try and think of that trying to beat me, buddy.
It's
all coming on.
Effective right hand there from Vieira.
Yeah, she's starting to have some good success in this fourth round. I think Tommy actually put fourth round.
Look at Holm's face.
Yeah. Ooh, just missed for that counter.
Holmes trying to put it on.
She needs to chase those punches back to source as soon as they land.
I think she made more noise throwing them than them landing.
Oh yeah.
Very vocal.
Oh,
Good front kick.
great front kick. Yeah, it was decent.
Mixing it up. Circling away. Nicely done.
Holmes is difficult to get found when you're first, but if you're second and countering, you can find her.
Oh,
Hey, there it is.
Ooh. Nice quick.
I think
Still got the
I think
speed.
Vieira's literally looked and thought, look,
Take it back then. I'll take it back. She's still got
Right.
the speed.
I'm round 3 now.
Oh, got caught
I
coming
can
in
at
then.
least kind of, I've got energy. I can kind of, yeah. I think, but she started to pour it around at the end of round 3, so she's clearly thought, I can let loose a little bit now.
Yeah. Expel what she's got for the fun.
Oof, man, 1-2s from Vieira.
Oof.
Ooh, Holly missing with his kicks. He's not too much power behind him. Ash, I toss you, boy. See you soon, boy.
Oh, good looking.
You?
It's round 4.
It's
innit?
4.
Yeah, round
innit?
4.
Cool
Round
Smiggle.
4.
Yeah, my man, Cool Smiggle. Still
You got
in there.
the wrong round, have you, Si?
Oh, sorry, bro. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
good shout. See, look, Cool Smiggle's in it.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, good push kick from Holly.
Hey, big kick.
She saw the opportunity
nice.
to try and land that that head kick there as she was on the way up.
Yeah, it's timed.
Cheers,
It's
Miguel.
good on the judges. Pour it on.
Vieira still stalking, trying to counter.
Oh, counter ability from Vieira is strong.
Yeah.
Just leaves her chin there. If you know what I mean, every time she throws a kick.
But that's only after her strikes. You know, it's not beforehand. She's not to be found until she's actually.
Oh yeah, 100%.
She
Yeah,
leans
well
back
said.
with it at least. You know, keeps her chin out of danger.
Oh, shovel.
Yeah. This is why after she strikes, she tends to round them. She tends to punctuate her combinations with either a kick or the clinch, because it's that final moment after she's laid her final hand when she's most exposed. So she's got to put something else in there, which is very clever, and that's a testament to her fight IQ.
Uses the side kicks to the legs.
They're good. How can Vieira use them?
Oof, good right hand by Vieira.
Oh, good right.
Really good.
Ooh, Holly trying to load up with that left hand. Damon says Holmes' arse is jiggling too much. Ooh, good question mark
That was
kicks.
slow.
Good push kick. Freaking good.
Oh, Vieira trying to land the
Does
right
Vieira
hand.
have enough?
No, she's gonna have to go.
Vieira
to
needs to take it to the
fifth
ground
round, 'cause-
and end up on top. I love to see it.
Oh, good flurry.
decent.
Nice.
Vieira's had some
1,
good
2.
success in this round.
She's just countering. Just off counter ability alone.
You know, who knows? It could be 2-2. Could be 3-1. Damon says this is the most peaceful this chat has ever been.
That always happens at main event day,
Yeah,
bro.
it does
Main
at
event
main
is like all eyes on. Everyone's watching their bank account, seeing what's coming in for the bets they've made.
Ooh.
Oh,
Big right.
counter. I mean, look at the face. Let's look at their faces. Unscathed, Vieira is. Holly Holm. Wow, look at the strikes, though. Oh.
Oh.
Output from Holly's been high.
Yeah.
It has.
But look at the damage. It's visible. It's all in Vieira.
Philip reckons it's 2-all.
That's Holly Holm providing the soundtrack to that.
This could be all to play for. Who knows?
Yeah, man, she's just as noisy as Kate Jacasian is from the last week.
She's most as noisy as you are trying to squeeze your shit out.
I thought he was going to say at the gym. At the gym, I make noise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have them two ever fought before, Jacasian and Holm?
I'm not too sure.
Oh,
no, they would
That'd be a
have.
good
They
fight.
would have, yeah.
It'd be a good fight.
Holm's been
no,
around forever.
man, of course not. I mean,
think so?
Jacasian was at bantamweight at one point. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. If you talk about different divisions, but...
Because Jacasian obviously went down to flat.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right. So Holmes only beat the who's who.
Yeah.
Jacasian's not who's who yet.
Jacasian,
Sorry, not beat, only beat. Lost to.
Jacasian has had some fights at bantamweight, I think. Let me have a look. See if I can find it.
Getting hungry.
Is that time already?
Yeah.
Getting really hungry.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Jacasian fought return to flyweight. Oh, it's before she was in the UFC, I think. Oh no,
what's this all
she
about?
felt.
Time
That's
wasting?
it. She felt. So Jacasian fought Aldana
What's all
and
this?
won,
Actually,
and she lost to Liz Carmouche. I think she fought Lauren Murphy at bantamweight as well. So yeah, you're right.
Look right now.
yeah.
Right, this could be all to play for.
Ooh, nice kick.
Oh, great kick from Vieira, landing it through. Holly having to resort to a clinch.
A tackle.
And then he said it that time.
Oh,
a bum rush.
spinning about-
Oh, great hands there from
shovel,
Vieira.
side from
Oh,
shovel.
she's landed nicely.
Man, Holly
needs
needs
to
to
get
put it
this round
up.
back.
Holly can't afford.
Vieira
She
can
needs to
do this
land.
in the
She
last
can't
round.
afford to just clinch
Let
with
go, Vieira, and put your hands there. Vieira, let go, put your hands there. Come on. She's
That's my
hurt.
hands.
She's hurt. Pull away. And use
It's
your
kind of
hands.
desperation.
Uppercut,
pinch for-
uppercuts.
Oh, she nearly could have got that head kick there. Damien says, now imagine Nunes versus Vieira. Yeah, I like the fight. I do. I actually do. I think
Nunes sparks around one, mate.
Yeah, I think Nunes is a bit more athletically gifted than Vieira. Vieira's a little bit more slower. But yeah, both girls can swing.
Crazy to think that like some of the champions that we've had, like the path to victory has been like takedowns. Like you see that when Glover beat Jean, takedowns to get the victory. The path to beat Nunes was taking her down. Obviously, the path to beating Conor McGregor, taking him down.
Nunes was taken down when she was sort of tired, really.
It's a superior martial art, that.
It's the main
jiu-jitsu,
game
wrestling.
of mixed martial arts. It is, mate. Wrestling. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All big left.
It's always been sort of like the go-to, especially you know for years. It's always been like, oh, if you want to get into MMA, what discipline should you at least start out as or doing? And people always say wrestling. You know. Holly just looking to tire up. She just needs to. She needs to get her strides going a bit better.
We
Use
have
that side
2
kick a
minutes
bit
and
more. Ooh, good
42
push kick.
seconds left in the
that
round.
landed.
That's good.
And
Again.
lovely.
Ooh.
Mixing these kicks, man.
Ooh.
She's going to use it more often because she knows it's money.
Ooh.
Here it comes. Holly Holm going to do it again.
She's on her bike.
She's using those long-range weapons because she doesn't want Vieira to get close. Oh.
No, she's got caught
Suffering,
coming in there
she
with a
did, yeah.
shovel.
That hurt her.
Damien says Nunes versus Vieira should be on mine and Ash's undercard. Yeah, I like that.
I can
These
see
push
that. I
kicks
can
get
see that.
push kicks are paying dividends.
They're doing well, yeah. It's keeping Vieira right where Holmes
Can you get this though?
She's not had
I actually
much
just
success
want
with takedowns
Vieira
at
to
all.
take it down to the ground.
I think she's gonna. She's having
I
success.
think
on
Holm
feet,
needs
to be
this.
fair.
Yeah, but I want her to be on top, flatten her out, and brown a pound.
Hang on a minute, that's why you put Holm to win.
I did. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I just said at the beginning, I'm pretty confident that Vieira would win it. Like, if I had the ability to change last minute, I would have gone Vieira.
Right. Okay.
Clinch control, 9 minutes for Holm.
I get the Discord.
What have we got?
It's coming in now.
Oh dear. Okay. What are you going to give us? That face, man.
That's class.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, that's fucking quality.
Damo says, imagine Ash's sparks me out though. When I see yous in July, he come to me and says, "What now, bitch?"
Say something. Say something.
Say something, bitch.
Say something.
Do something.
Ooh, good one,
Do
too,
something.
Holmes done this very well.
Oh, pony.
So, mate, feel the abuse you've given me
Ponytails
today, mate.
out, mate.
Attempt.
Holly's ponytail's
Stuffed.
out. She means business. It's time to go to work, girl.
I'm not going to be able to sleep with all the abuse everyone's given me tonight. So thank you very much, guys.
All right, cry me a river.
Lay awake in your bed,
You know what I mean?
tossing, turning.
Not nice. Hope needs this takedown. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Just not effective at all. Dying
No.
seconds of the
Yeah,
fight.
she have it.
It punch the thigh. That's it. Punch the thigh.
Split decision, I think. Wouldn't be surprised if Vieira gets it. She's had some good
I hope
success.
so, because for some reason I put second round TKO. Don't know why.
Well, at least you still get 5 points if Holly wins. 5 points better than no points, boy.
I went decision as well, did I?
Yes.
Well, I just hope that the app does not update. Oh. That would be glorious.
Maybe.
Decent.
Maybe.
Oh, that picture got me.
Oh, my back is killing from leaning forward. Not gonna lie. Oh, you've dimmed the light. Look, we're off. Don't worry, Ash. We all know you have a massive cock. Says Damo. Oh, that's flicker in.
Don't worry, mate. You'll find out in July.
You get a feel of it.
Mate,
I rest my balls on your forehead.
The rest of my balls on your forehead. Mate, that comeback was amazing. That shut Chad Mendes up big time. He was like, "Yeah, you're not for an elite wrestler like me." He was like, "I wrestle my balls on your forehead." So Philip's going 3-2 Holly. I don't know, boys. I mean,
Yeah, it's a tough one.
clinch control
because,
massively for.
Vera had
Holly.
good success the start of that last round, that fifth round. But then I think Holm kind of pulled it back a little bit, but I don't know.
Official decision.
I'm putting my headphone out because these boys are ahead of me.
okay.
Ooh. Split. Yep. 48-47 Vieira. Oh. Oh, Ketlen Vieira
Wow.
has stolen the decision.
Oh, wow.
Boys, that's an
Even
upset.
DC's face. Did you see DC's face?
No, was he shocked? I missed it.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Well, I mean,
Oh, she's taking her gloves off.
yeah, good look.
Oh, that's it.
Ooh,
I
is
don't
Holly
believe
going to hang it
She's
up?
beaten two former champions now.
If you're Holly Holm, I don't think it would be wise. I think you don't sign a new contract and just fight twice.
Oh, wow.
I mean, she's emotional, and upset indeed.
Wow.
To be honest, it's a good win to have against Holly Holm. Is it a decisive win?
No.
Not really.
And that's why I don't think Holly should hang them up. Oh, the gloves are off, though.
Very close fight nonetheless. I mean, I definitely score the last 2 rounds to Ketlen. There is one round in there it's a little bit close. But yeah, I mean, she's got to be next in line though, for sure. There's nothing else for it. Damo said, did Ash just admit he's going to force me his cock even though I don't want it?
Maybe.
We know you want it, really. We know you want it. Philippe says, I don't know. Congrats to Ketlen, though. Damo says, Holly won, in my opinion, by split. Yeah. I mean, look, she's 12-2 now, is Ketlen Vieira. Good high kick in the highlights there.
She had a daze at a point in the 4th as well.
Yeah, I was just saying, she landed most... She was quite effective.
Oh, I missed that one. Spinning.
She did damage for sure.
Yeah, damage for sure. Yeah,
1-3.
more damage.
Yeah, I to be honest, I scored it first 2 rounds to Holly, and then...
I mean, if I hugged you and I
3
tapped you for
rounds.
like 144 times, you're not going to think I'm winning in a fight, are you? That's
No,
what Holly
and
did.
then
She had a strike count was up there because she was literally just like at no range, at no power, tagging her.
But that's
Vieira
how
in the
she lost
clinch.
in the past. The likes against Chris Cyborg and all right, the Jermaine Randomy one was a little bit
Yes,
sus
that's true.
because
Ooh, look at the win streak.
know.
Just most wins.
oh yeah, most wins. Yeah, I think we can go to the rankings, but I think it's pretty obvious what's going to be next. Really,
Let's talk about it now.
Who's next?
I think Israel Ferreira likes Irene Aldana and reckons that she'd be a future champ, but I don't know, man.
The app's not updating. I'm still top, so fuck you up.
Obviously, yeah, Tico went against Kunitskaya for Aldana, but I think she needs a few wins. She has beaten Vieira as well. That's a good shout.
I've gone against her twice now.
You have, mate.
And then immediately decided to go with her like 5 seconds before the fight started. I was locked in decision nights before, but then changed my mind on the night like both times.
Well, Ketlen's going to be fighting for a belt. There's no doubt about that now. For Holly Holm, it's difficult because she's fought a lot of people already. I honestly don't know. Does she get the winner of Aspen Ladd versus Sarah McMahon, or does she run it back with the likes of... Well, she's not going to run it back with
get the
Aldana
rankings
so
up.
soon. She's not going to run it back with Pennington. She just beat both of them. She could very well fight Pena if Pena loses to
That's true.
Nunes. You know?
Pena winning that as well, though.
Huh?
I see Pena winning
What,
that.
Nunes?
Really?
No, Pena beating home. Sorry.
Oh,
Right,
okay,
okay.
right. Yeah, okay, fair point. Whereas if
Well, you see Ketlen Vieira fighting for the belt next.
I see her up there.
yeah, man. She's
Ketlen Vieira fought Pennington.
Not yet,
Raquel
I
Pennant.
believe.
No, but you know she's now second in the division. She's beaten home.
But to be fair, Raquel's
That's
got a
true, that's
4
true.
win streak.
Huh?
Raquel's got a 4 win streak. Pena's
Raquel
just
Pennant?
on 2.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
full win
but then
streak, yeah.
again, they're against Mariam Renault, who's a fucking teacher. Panini
Aspinall.
Kianzad, who the fuck is she? Macy Chasson, all right, she's looked pretty good recently.
And
Not a bad
Aspinall as
win,
well.
but, you know, yeah, and then Aspen Ladd, she's had some good wins.
Or
Aspen
Aldana,
Ladd,
yeah.
but like
you
skill-wise,
said.
she's not
Everyone
that
was saying in
great.
the chat with Dana.
I mean, yeah, we are talking about the...
2 and 3 matched up. 2 and 3.
You think Eldana against who, sorry?
Dana against Vera.
Maybe, but then...
I just don't. Like you said, yeah, beating obviously someone like Tate and then home. Yeah, I kind of seen it now. She kind of has to fight. for
Okay,
the
if
belt.
Nunes wins against Pena, then if you're the UFC, do you do the trilogy straight away? Because if you are doing the trilogy straight
No
away,
trilogy.
really? Because if you are going to do the trilogy, then yeah, you can say that Ketlen Vieira should fight Irene
'Cause
Aldana.
I don't think there'll be a trilogy because I think Nunes will just start her. I think if it's
Really?
a close
But
fight, then yeah.
But then surely it's 1-1. You want to do trilogy straight away.
Yeah, I know. But if she's gonna flatline Pena, then come on.
yeah, exactly. It depends how she wins. And because...
Yeah, if
to
you
be
win a
honest,
close decision, then maybe.
Yeah, and let's be honest, this is like... yeah, it's not at all controversial. And this is just...
But
This
for
is just...
home-
This is just by way of right. Amanda Nunes has earned a rematch because she's been a champion for so long. And therefore, it's just for purpose of this is just what's right. Pena, I mean, she loses. It's just like
exactly.
She hasn't earned it in any other way. She's not like a.
I know what you mean because
You know what I mean?
you could look at the Max Holloway situation because obviously, like he was champion for so long, that's why he earned the rematch. Then he went away, won another fight or 2 fights, and got another rematch.
What scenario though? Against who?
I'm just against. He had a rematch. Was it? No, he had an immediate rematch, wasn't it? And then lost.
Okay.
Then he's fought away, and now he's fighting him again. But he went away and fought.
Yeah, Pena.
Fought someone
Pena
else.
should prove
That's what I'm
himself
saying
elsewhere.
for someone like if Nunes wins.
Yeah, but
then
it's
Pena
a
has
different
to do the
scenario
same.
for Max Holloway though. 'Cause
Pena
Max
can fight
Holloway
on.
lost both of those fights.
Yeah, but they were very close.
I
though.
know they were, but a loss is a loss.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know.
Do you reckon Vieira can now fight the loser of Pena Nunes?
Potentially, that
But
could
then-
happen before the belt. But,
But
then,
then
who's just to win the fight?
Yeah, exactly. Who's the winner fight? You got no one else in line.
Yeah, I can see it now. Obviously, come on, you
Well,
got to give us away.
Raquel.
Like beating Tate and then Holly Holm.
Raquel's
Come
not
on.
there.
She's got 4 win streak. She needs to be fighting someone up there in top 3. Maybe Aldana and Raquel, and then what you got for Holm? Holm fights.
It all depends what she wants to do because you never know. I think she's got 2 fights or if not 1 fight left because obviously 2 fights being tonight or well this morning for us.
The four
And
fight
one
win
more
streak
fight.
for Raquel Pennington's nothing. They've not been to that many ranked.
I mean, if you
people.
look at her counterparts in the division, she is the. I mean, other people have lost to worse names, is what I'm saying. And the reality is, it's like, yeah, they're not really big names, but the fact that it's a 4 win streak is impressive in comparison to her
Yeah,
neighbors.
that's true. And then obviously,
I don't. He
What's
still
next?
doesn't. He doesn't. I think.
It's,
Yeah, we just need
the
to
best,
see what
it's the best of a
happens
bad
with Holm
situation,
first.
Raquel Pennington. It's the best of a bad
was Home for
situation.
Aldana.
Huh?
Was Home for Aldana?
Yeah. Home beater.
Home won. Yeah, I thought so.
Aldana just chased her for the whole fight.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, I thought
boring
so.
as.
Obviously, or
All beat
Raquel
each other.
Pennington. But then again, I think Home's already beat her, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, she's in a tough situation, mate.
It's tough. It's tough. Well, look, this is Raquel Pennington.
Whereas if you're
Maybe-
Ketlen Vieira, you've just beaten 2 former champions.
Yeah.
So your case is bigger.
Or obviously,
Far
she's
bigger.
got to look further down. I mean, Holmes got to look further down just for someone that wants to come back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aspen Lad could be a good one.
Like Pennington's
sorry,
been
fine,
in the
sorry.
rankings for a long time, but she's fought 2 of her wins have been against non-ranked people.
This guy could be one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to wait for things to plan out, I think, because
So wait for it all to settle. Division
Yeah.
to settle.
like you said, you've got Sarah McMahon fighting Aspen Lad again. Could potentially fight the winner.
I
of
think
that,
it's a
even
good
though
fight. I mean, it's stylistically, it's a good fight.
Yeah,
Aspen Lad likes to kind of get the fight to the
Chase
ground and
and
just
weave.
kind of like pour it on people on the ground. Like her striking's not that great, and then same
Really
for Sarah
don't know.
McMahon. But yeah, apart from that,
yeah, some
Side's gonna
tough
be coming
things. I
back.
think things need to plan out first,
yeah,
like always. Sometimes.
So let it dust settle. And
But yeah,
see what goes
definitely
next.
Vera fighting for the belt next because
Yeah,
being 2 former
she's-
champions on the win streak that she is.
I think a win
yeah,
against
I
Holly
just
Holm, like I
got-
said, you're in there for not many people beat Holly Holm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it.
I
Was
think that's 3 wins in the last 4 as well now. So yeah, look, she's ticking the boxes to be up there and competing for it. And
Yeah.
the loser of the title
it.
can probably go against Holly Holmes if it's not boring, or Raquel Pennington, who's going to need a match up in that top 3.
Yeah, yeah,
right. Should we get into the recap?
Yeah, let's do it.
yeah. Let's wrap this up.
All right, that was cool. Recap time.
Cool. Oh. Cool.
All right. So one event
Yeah.
it's been an exciting event.
Yeah, again, you don't sleep on these fight nights.
Nah.
It's actually been a great event. Obviously, I caught some of the prelims. The prelims are great as well. There was some finishes early on in there as well. And you can never sleep on these fight nights. But just first up on the main card, we had Eric Anders taking on Park Jung-young. And Eric Anders got robbed, in my opinion. Park Jung-young picking up the split decision win. If you watch the fight, you'll totally agree with me because Eric Anders was the one landing, was the one mixing it up, trying to go for the takedowns. If he wasn't, he was pushing his opponent up against the fence and doing damage there, and then doing the smart thing when it was necessary, peeling off, landing some strikes as well. His left down the pipe was money, I'm baffled with the decision, to be honest.
Yeah, it really was. He looked really good throughout the fight, in my opinion. And Park was, he looked scared. I think Park looked scared. I expected the way of that fight to go was Park to be unraveled by the power of Eric Anders, but he did hang in there. Credit to him. And taking nothing away from the guy, he lasted. He was durable. He withstanded some powerful shots. And somehow I didn't understand how. Some fights you understand a split decision. This fight I didn't understand a split decision.
Yeah, it was.
I think it needs a second watch, in my opinion. I think we were too busy talking about our own, matching ourselves up with other people in the chat.
That was a fun fight. That was a fun chat. That was a fun chat.
I don't even think. Yeah, it's just I'm baffled.
What's up next?
Anyway, moving
POLYANA,
on to the women's
VIANA.
strawweight division, we had POLYANA Vieira taking on TABATHA Ricci,
Said her name.
and Ricci picking up the unanimous decision win in that fight. In that fight, that wasn't close. We had Ricci taking VIANA down, doing a little bit of damage, and then it was on the feet, and just
It
kicking her
wasn't the
legs
most exciting of fights, to be honest. I mean, it kind of went how I predicted it would go. I went for a Ricci decision in this, and purely because I felt that her strength would be able to prevail in the ground exchanges that VIANA would kind of try and display off of her back. Because like we said, going into this fight, she's very good off of her back. She's got several armbar wins and things like that. But Ricci got the takedowns. She looked okay on the feet, a little bit timid because of the range of VIANA. But she scored the takedowns, got basically straight back up, and was kicking legs
needed to do to win.
The whole fight.
Did just enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ricci was great in both departments, really striking and in the takedowns. However, I just thought VIANA would capitalize most in those takedown areas. However, just wasn't the case. Wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Ricci is that skilled.
Yep. Well said. And then moving on to the middleweight division, where we had CHIDI NJOKUAN taking on Dustin TODOROVIĆ, and the big elbow from hell from CHIDI landed on DUŠKO, and that was it.
It's quite surprising.
DUŠKO was doing so well, wasn't he?
He was pressing NJOKUAN up against the cage. He was trying to wear him out.
All of that. It was on point. It
I
generally
thought I was going to get a clap for getting his name right.
Well done. I mean, you've already had that
good.
So far tonight. So
All right, okay. Well, we'll get one clap.
CHIDI bang bang is all I can say for this guy, right? Like he came in.
But did do so well getting back to his feet.
He spent the whole first round on the just being completely wrestled and backed up by DUŠKO. But the moment he had a chance to break, it wasn't even a full extended arm. It was just that elbow coming straight across, and it was just too much power for DUŠKO to handle. I got his name wrong. TODOROVIĆ to handle. So and he got the win first round. It was impressive. Great knockout of the night for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I felt like he should have followed up a little bit though.
Yeah.
Similar scenario.
Early stoppage. Whose fault? Ref stopping it early.
I don't know. I mean, Ash did notice that TODOROVIќ got clipped before that exchange, and felt he was a little bit wobbled. So maybe that kind of had a factor into it, but I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, he's one of them. But and then moving on to the co-main event, the welterweight division, SANTIAGO PONZINIBBIO taking on MICHEL PEREIRA, and MICHEL PEREIRA picking up the split decision win. Again, this one could have gone either way, to be honest, because PONZINIBBIO in that latter rounds of the second round, and the later of the third, kind of was pouring it on Pereira and could have swayed the judges.
Yeah, he was looking quite smooth in there, to be honest, in those close exchanges, and was landing his combinations. Pereira was doing a good job at sort of circling away from PONZINIBBIO at times and trying to regain the center of the octagon so he can inflict his own damage. We said going into this that the power and size would be on Pereira's favor into this fight, and I think Pereira had done enough in early stages of those rounds.
I think what was really important about this was the digging deep. So we said before the fight started, it's going to be down to who can dig the deepest in order to sort of get this. And it effectively, if you looked at it, round one each, it really came down to that last round and how these guys sort of fought tooth and nail for that win. And both of these guys literally put everything out there on the mat, which is why for me this would probably be my fight tonight. Absolute.
Yeah, it was close.
Sick.
Close fight.
Work ethics.
Yeah, well said, boys. Yeah, and then moving on to the women's bantamweight division, the main event, Holm taking on Ketlen Vieira. Again, we've had another split decision here. It could have gone either way. Most people thought Holm took the win. Myself thought Holm took the win. Vieira taking a split decision win and beating another former champion.
Yeah, no, to be honest, Holly kind of surprised us when she was coming into this fight. You know, she was kind of initiating the clinch a little bit.
Yeah.
She was trying to press Vieira up against the cage, try and wear her out. So then later on, she can then put her striking on display. But, you know, Vieira didn't really seem that tired at all, you know. I think Vieira had some good success in the fight. She did get Holly Holm down for a brief period, which was quite good. And she did nearly get a sinker choke in. You know, I think that was in round number 2.
That's true.
You know, you could argue that it was 2-2 coming into the 5th round. And then Vieira stole it in that last round. But,
that's true.
You know...
yeah, I was a bit baffled. I wasn't able to keep track of the score round by round. Holly Holm looked good throughout the majority of it. But I would say this, you know, the reality is in terms of effectiveness, Vieira was very heavy on her hands. And I feel like Holly was feeling a lot of what was landed. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, it was a very tight bout. Vieira coming out on top, impressively enough.
Yeah, that's all she wrote.
That
was your main card. But yeah, I think fight of the night, Ponzinibbio versus Pereira is a good shout.
Yes,
knockout of the night
mate.
being CHIDI.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's it. I 100% agree with that, mate.
Solid stuff.
All right,
guys.
What an evening it's been.
Amazing stuff.
Yes.
Great chats as always. It's been very entertaining from start to finish. Thanks for joining in. Do hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't
chuck us a like
before. Yeah, hit the like video on the video as always. And look, stay tuned. We don't have an event coming up, but stay tuned to put the notifications on for the channel. Oh yeah, of course. We got Ash will be live on Tuesday for another tough review, so do stay tuned for that.
Don't miss that.
And we'll have some other bits of content maybe for you as well.
Potentially another fight Q&A. Potentially,
exactly. Follow us on the socials to stay up to date, and don't forget to holler at us in the Discord. The link is in the description as well.
Absolutely. We're off next week.
Yeah, there's no event next week.
No event next week.
So stay tuned for more. Put your notifications on, and we'll see you guys next time.
Love and stay blessed.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Your buttons are working.